ice advantage, and then their sky reach. Oilers has been badly outplayed and outscored by this top line for the Dallas Stars. And here comes Juggen. Severing attempts in the net. 1-0 in favor of the Stars. Boucher scores. That is in the net.
And now the people and the Oilers are in total shock, down 2-0 again.
Here's George Barak. He gets a shot away, and Turco again. It's in the net. It's a goal. The Oilers are on the board. Here comes Tamero with some speed up the outside. He takes a look. Who's coming late? York turns. Has a man in front. Score! And it gets in the net. Yes! Orpon has tied the game. Orpon takes a look. Dumps it outside. Madonna scores! Mike Madonna has given the Dallas Stars the lead. And the Dallas Stars, for the 5th consecutive time in meeting the Edmonton Oilers, have won a first-round series, and they will play the Anaheim Mighty Ducks in the second round.
From Selena Ray, and that's the national anthems of Canada and the U.S. And I'm joined alongside Jonas. This is Game 1 of the Western Conference Final, Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. I know you're not a hockey fan.
I'll just be here listening, you know.
I know, but this will be an interesting matchup. The Stars were the best team in the Western Conference Final, or Western Conference. And the Edmonton Oilers had a terrible start to the season, but they've made a miraculous turnaround, and now they're here at the Western Conference Final against the Dallas Stars. This rivalry spanned from the 90s when the Stars were the North Stars back in Minnesota. And it's continued on in the Dallas history. 97, Todd Marchant won it. And in 1998, the Stars won in Game 5, and the puck is dropped here in Game number 1 of the Western Conference Final. Game 1 here as Duchesne has the puck. And it's lost there momentarily and taken away now by Bouchard, but it's held in momentarily. Trying to clear it. Duchesne near the boards. Up in the air. Comes for Tanev. Tanev will send it in deep behind the net. 25 seconds into game one. In the corner, Pavelski had it. Marchment sends it back to the point for Tanev. The shot deflected, was blocked out in front, and taken away by Bouchard, who tries to start the breakout for the Oilers. McDavid, a nice move to try to get through. McDavid holds up, trying to send it cross ice. It was picked off by Pavelski. Taken away by Lindell, and he sends it in from center ice. Win on goal saved by Skinner. And 50 seconds into the game one, that's the only shot on goal. Passing is not going well here for the Oilers, as Nurse didn't receive the pass cleanly. Ottinger out to play it for the first time in the game. Draisaitl was holding it up. Harley took it away, and Heiskanen will backhand it out of the zone and cleared out of the zone as well. Desharnais with the puck. As 1:10 in, turned over behind the net. Johnston almost had the puck. He lost the handle, but Stankoven takes it away now. Stankoven behind the net. Stankoven getting pressured, heavily pressured by Leon Draisaitl. Trying to send it back to the point. He does. Harley holds up at the blue line, mishandled it, and cleared out of the zone by Kane. And then went into the benches and out of play, and we get our first whistle of game one. So early on, the momentum's a little bit high here. Wouldn't you agree? The momentum is a little bit high early on in the game. First period, 1:27 in. The faceoff at center, won by the Oilers. Stolen away at center, and it's sent back into the Stars zone. Taken away now, off the boards. Almost turned over in the slot, but cleared by Dallas, as McLeod has the puck in his own zone. Between the circles, 1:45 into the first period here in game one. CC banked it off the boards. No icing, was deflected, and now it's going to be Petrovic who moves it up, who replaced Dodonov on a breakaway. Save, rebound. Oh, what a save by Skinner. A great chance. And Petrovic set that all up. And the first good chance of the game. And Stuart Skinner comes up big with two great stops against Dallas. Oh. Brown moves it up. Onside, they move on the rush. Trying to send it to the front of the net. Brown gets it back in the corner. Back to the point now, Bouchard. Brown has the puck, then lost it behind the net, taken away by Harley. And then it's cleared out of the zone by, I believe, Suter. Up in the air, bouncing puck. Fourth line out there for Dallas. The stick just went flying onto the ice. As the shots are 3-0 favoring the Stars. Carrick the drop pass at the point. Pressured. Near the blue line was Brown. Carrick reverses it. As Janmark had it, the former Star. Lindell now takes it away in the corner from Carrick. Heiskanen looking to move it up. A backhanded pass to Duchesne, trying to make a move. He could not. Pavelski on side. Pavelski getting pressured there. Got knocked down in the process. Pavelski gets it back again, but turned it over to McDavid. And McDavid will take it away. Ekholm and now Nugent Hopkins will send it in from center. To Tanev. Trying to rim it around. And out of the zone. Pavelski pressuring him. Nurse, and now Lindell trying to get the puck. Pressured. Suter in his own zone. The shots are 3-0 favoring Dallas. And a turnover here. Edmonton has the puck. McDavid across. Shot. Nugent Hopkins, and it just missed wide. Oh, my. Was that a good chance for the Oilers? And that didn't even count as a shot on goal because it went wide of the net. Miro Heiskanen takes it away, and a stretch pass now for Stankoven, who tries to get through the D. But it's Draisaitl who reverses it back, and Desharnais moves it up. Moving into the zone on an odd-man rush. Takes it away. Suter. And it's back at the point. Held in shot. Deflected wide into the corner. Kane behind the net. Sends it to the other corner. Pressured. Kane reverses it back as the Oilers are cycling here in the Stars zone. Shot. And it deflected. Where's the puck? It's in the corner, and Suter looking to clear it. He could not. Turn over. Shot by Kane from a tough angle, and a save by Ottinger. Heiskanen couldn't get the puck. That's the first shot by the Oilers. Stankoven, nice forechecking, but he couldn't clear it out of the zone. He was out-muscled. Pressure near the board. Stars fans encouraging the Stars to clear it out of their zone. That shot was blocked by Heiskanen. Heiskanen trying to clear it out, and he does. All the way down for an icing. That was kind of a bad shift there for Dallas, but they get it down the ice, but they will have the same players because an icing means you cannot change players. Dodonov was on a breakaway, and my goodness, was that a great chance to start off the scoring, and then Ben on the rebound. So less than 5 minutes into game one, we've had chances. So far, it's been action-packed here in Dallas. As off the faceoff is one here. Suter in the corner. Then Robertson flips it out of the zone. As they'll get a new, fresh shift of players. As Ekholm has the puck. As we approach the 5-minute point in game one of the first period. McDavid trying to make a move. Nice pass. Hyman saved by Ottinger. A great
Yay! I'm sorry.
That threw me off. That threw me off. And a great save there by Ottinger, Jake Ottinger. 5 minutes and 11 seconds in. Off the face-off one here. And it's taken away here, Tanev. Tanev gives it for Ben. Ben moves it in onside. The drop pass for Dodonov. The shot just deflected wide of the net. Shots are 3-1 favoring the Stars early on here in the early going of the first period. ARNA trying to give it. Could not. Lindell tries to send it into the zone. He does. Sagan trying to pursue for the puck. Nurse getting hemmed there in the corner. Sagan trying to get the puck. Ben battling for the puck. McLeod gets it away. And they look to clear. And they do. Here comes Desharnais again. We'll send it in from center off a chip. In the corner, taking away Tanev behind his own net. And we'll start the breakout for Dallas. Steele, the fourth line out there for the Stars. As Ceci gets the puck. And try to move it up. He does. But then it's taken away by Petrovic. And it's cleared to the boards. And they're fighting for it along the wall. Still loose. Still in the Dallas zone. Ceci gives it for Brown behind the net. Got hit there by Suter. Carrick in the corner. Taken away by Harley. Still trying to clear it. Could not. Ceci the shot deflected just wide of the net. And then Fox trying to clear it, and he does. Bouncing puck in the skates. Smith across, and he was deflected pass. And it's sent in by Carrick, but knocked down by Suter. Suter sends it in from center ice, played by Skinner. We're almost approaching the 7-minute point of the first period and of the series. That stretch pass couldn't connect. It's going to be icing on the Oilers with 13:12 left to go, and typing noises continue.
Oh, my bad.
Stuart Skinner is the starting goaltender for the Edmonton Oilers. He's a .881 save percentage. Ottinger, on the other hand, is a .918 save percentage. 2 or fewer goals allowed in 9 of 13 starts in this postseason for the Dallas Stars. Off the faceoff, one here. Harley near the blue line. He shoots. It was blocked on the way through. Scrambling for the puck. Harley couldn't hold it in, and it's cleared by the Oilers. So what I was trying to say earlier, this is an old school rivalry, and usually when you revive an old school rivalry, it gets more old school. Sent in from center, Heiskanen. And it's played here by the Oilers. Trying to clear it. Where's the puck? There's going to be a penalty on the play, I believe. There's a whistle, and I believe they're going to call Evander Kane. They're going to call Evander Kane for a penalty. Don't know what. Let's see. I think it was a high sticking there on or interference. Ugh, I don't know about that call. So either way, Dallas is going to go on the power play for the first time tonight and the first time of the series. They're going to change some stuff up, trying to get on the board. They're 3-4 when at home. So, Jonas, what do you think they can do better at home? Because they have a losing record at home, the Dallas Stars.
You gotta get that hype up. I think hype is like one big thing they fucking need.
Well, I mean, the building has been sold out for the whole season. They defeated the defending Stanley Cup champions in the first round in 7. They beat them in American Airlines Center in Dallas in Game 7, 2-1. They had a chance to close out the Avs in 5. They lost 5 or 6-3, whatever. I don't remember what the score was. In Game 5 of that series, Colorado eventually lost in double overtime to Matt Duchene, the former Av, and the Stars won that game 2-1 in double overtime to advance to the conference final. Let's see if they can get this power play going, because I feel like this matchup is going to be mostly special teams here. Because the Oilers power play, the power play is when you have the team that took the penalty has one less player, so you have the advantage for 2 minutes, 4 minutes, or 5 minutes. So the Oilers have the best power play, one of the best power plays in the postseason, as a game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, Western Conference Final, game 1 here in Dallas. The Edmonton Oilers in town. The Stars are going to go to the power play as a first line out there for the Stars. Rope Hintz is out for this game. He has a upper body injury, so it's a little bit of a difference here on the top power play unit, as Wyatt Johnston, I believe, is on this unit now, as it's cleared out of the zone by Ekholm as the power play has commenced for the Dallas Stars. Behind the net, Ottinger. Heiskanen now moves it up as Ben, Robertson, Pavelski, Johnston, and Heiskanen, as I previously mentioned, are on the ice. Pavelski has it in his own zone, 20 seconds into the power play. Stretch pass for Johnston. Tries to send it cross ice to hit the face of one of the Oilers. I don't know if that was intentional or not. But it's cleared out of the zone by the Oilers, as this power play so far for Dallas has not looked good in the early going. As a good penalty kill here for the Oilers as they clear it down the length of the ice again. There's no icings on the power play, as they're on the power play. Is a drop pass for Heiskanen. Pavelski has it now through center. Drop pass again for Johnston, trying to make a move. He did. Robertson will send it back to the point as the Stars look to set up. Heiskanen across for Ben. Ben shoots into the glove and a save. Your mic is so loud. It's like bass.
It's my headset mic.
Oh, it's like bass boosted. I had to turn it down to like 10.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
Dallas.
we're close to it.
The Dallas Stars, a minute left to go on the power play. It's the second power play on there, and that looked like a little bit of an interference, but they don't call that. The referees, since they're already on the power play, they're not going to call that in the early going. Less than 50 to go on the power play, as Sagan has the puck. It's the second power play unit on there. Heiskanen's still on the ice. Sagan to Stankoven, back to Heiskanen at the point. Heiskanen the shot, deflected rebound, and still loose up the net, and it went wide. A close chance there for Dallas. And this close is getting the scoring started. Duchesne, the drop pass. Stankoven handled it to Sagan. Sagan holds up with 20 seconds left to go on the power play. They rim it around. Duchesne sends it to the front of the net. And then it's cleared out of the zone. They got to be careful. That's a 2-on-1 shorthanded for the Oilers. Brown across. And he couldn't handle the puck as Stankoven was on the forecheck. On the back check. And this power play for Dallas is going to go 0 for 1. Full strength again as the Oilers get their fifth man back on the ice. Duchesne will drop pass it. The passing has not been good in this series so far for either sides. Duchesne almost turned it over in the corner. Hemmed there and then taken away by Lindell. And it's cleared out of the zone. This camera guy who's at the arena right now at American Airlines Center is doing a terrible job as a turnover here. Smith holds up, gives it for Harley. Harley holds up. Harley sends it out to the front, and Foxa couldn't get the handle on it. Foxa lost the puck. Foxa trying to back check, then taken away by the Oilers. There's going to be an icing here with 10:14 left to go in the first period as Ekholm's down on the ice. 4-1 the shots favoring Dallas, and we're almost halfway through Game 1's first period, and we have no score.
I got a question.
What? What's the question?
You think Lindell is related to Mike Lindell?
Well, is Mike... What's Mike Lindell? Where is he from, Mike Lindell?
I don't know. I gotta look that up.
Because Esa Lindell of the Dallas Stars is from Finland.
Lindell. He is from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Soda!
I just think of the Joe Biden meme when I hear Minnesota.
Someone has that on their soundboard and they play it sometimes.
Off the faceoff is won here by Johnston and then taken away by the Oilers. A 3-on-2 crossing the line, moving in. McDavid was back checked there by Tanev. He's done such a good job since the trade deadline. Jim Nill did a really good job in acquiring Chris Tanev. As a turnover here at center, Johnston moves it in. Wyatt Johnston lost the handle, gives it for Robertson and was poked away. These two teams have had great forechecks. Here come the Oilers moving in. Draisaitl across in the middle. In front, it was blocked the shot. Then Robertson takes it away, and here comes Johnston the other way. Wyatt Johnston trying to send it in deep, was looking for Stanko, and he was going for a change, and Harley takes it away. One of the Stars got knocked down, and they don't call anything on that. It was Marchment. Harley holds it in near the boards. 9:25 left to go. Deflected wide of the net on a chance by Marchment. Marchment getting held. He got taken down to the ground and no penalty. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, I'm biased, so. 9:10 left to go. Icing with 9:08 left to go. First period, shots are 4-1 favoring the Dallas Stars. They've had multiple great chances in this game, but it's felt like it's been pretty even, as the Oilers have been defending hard here in the early going of the first period. As we've already passed the first half of this first period. Carrick in the faceoff dot with Duchesne on the other side for Dallas, and Carrick wins the faceoff for the Oilers. Ceci across. The shot from the point was blocked, and Duchesne takes it away, but can't clear it. Held in by the Oilers. Harley needs to get to the puck. Carrick's pressuring Harley in the corner, taken away by Pavelski. And it's flipped out of the zone. Bouncing puck at center. Marchment was trying to get the puck, and now Carrick moves it in on side for the Oilers. Trying to get the pass out in front for Janmark, and that couldn't connect. Pressure near the boards. Carrick gets the puck. Trying to get it was Ben. Lindell. Yeah, not Mike Lindell, S. Lindell. And it's cleared out of the zone by Dodonov. Dodonov moves it in on side, pressured near the blue line and cleared out of the zone, but Lindell will send it back in. S. Lindell. I feel like I gotta clarify every single time now. Dodonov lost it, held in by Heiskanen. Pressured there near the blue line, Sagan, and then cleared out of the zone. Harley retreats in the Dallas zone. 8:09 left to go in the first period, tipped into the zone by Sagan. Dodonov has been really physical early on in the game. And Foxa will send it in from center off the flip. What I was going to say earlier, before these teams have just decided to be entertaining, this rivalry has spanned for a lot of years. They have not played since 2003 in the playoffs, as Steele almost turns over the puck and Lindell recovers it for Tanev. They played in 1997, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, and 2003, where the Stars won almost all of those except for 1997. So the Oilers have not beaten the Stars since 1997 in the playoffs. Steele behind the net, sends it back to the point for Lindell, and it was blocked. Wouldn't that be funny if he's just scored? Lindell would do that. Not held in, but a monstrous hit there, and here comes the Oilers moving in, and a save by Ottinger with 7:10 to go. Now it's Holloway over the chance. He never got the shot away, as a great back check by Dallas with 7:10 left to go in the first period. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, as a monstrous hit by Foxa hits Draisaitl. We'll be back with more after this. We're back in Dallas at American Airlines Center with 7:10 left to go. Dallas, Texas. What do you think the Stars need to do to score, or the Oilers to score?
He'd eat some good pad thai.
Chris Knobloch's team is 15 for 15 in the last couple of games. I did not see the specific stat that was shown on the TV because I don't got stats. I just read the stats off the TV. Because this is a radio broadcast, kind of, because we don't show the game. Or else I get killed.
We're gonna get beheaded.
Yeah. McDavid behind the net was trying to get the puck. The Oilers hold it in on side, and Tanev will get it away. And that's Dodonov, and then that's Robertson who moves it in. Lindell will send it in the corner. Nice hit there by Ekholm. Johnson trying to get the puck, but a nice move by Hyman. Hyman moves it in on side. Hyman, the centering pass, shot, and a save by Ottinger. A big save early on. First good chance by the Oilers. That cross-ice seam couldn't go. Bouchard, and now McDavid lost the handle. McDavid, a nice move on Johnston. And then that pass couldn't connect. Went on goal, saved by Ottinger. Suter will take it away. 6:25 left to go in the first. Flipped as the shots are 4-2 favoring the Stars still. Skinner settles it down for Bouchard. And Bouchard has it behind the net. Trying to move it up off the boards. That's going to be icing on the Oilers. No, it's not. They wave it off, apparently. Pavelski cross ice. Back to Marchment. Marchment couldn't get the shot away. He sends it in deep behind the net. In the corner, they're fighting for it along the wall with less than 6 to go in the first. Marchment's been slipping a lot here in the early going. And Pavelski couldn't send it back to the point for Suter, and it's taken away by the Oilers. McDavid sends it across. Or Fogle, my apologies, was trying to send it across. Petrovic can't get in the corner. He's still fighting for it along the wall of Harley and Suter. Behind the net, centering pass for Ceci at the point. Ceci holds up. Will send it down low. And they're pressured to his Fogle. In the corner, near the boards. And cleared by Dallas. Pavelski, the marksman, who will send it in. And they'll get a change for Dallas. And I believe the Oilers as well, as Darnell Nurse has it behind the net. 5:10 left to go in the first period. It's sent back into the zone by Connor Brown. And Heiskanen can't get it out of the zone. He was pressured there along the wall. And Ben takes it away. Jimmy Ben, centering pass for Harley. That was picked off by the defense of the Oilers. But a great chance there to set up someone out in front. Sagan out in front was trying to set it up out in front for someone in the slot. And no one was there. This was a bouncing puck. And Heiskanen takes it away between the circles. Sagan cross ice. And Fox just sends it in deep into the Oilers zone. As it's played off the boards. Ceci, miscommunication there with Draisaitl, but Draisaitl settles it down with less than 4:30 left to go in the first period. Bouncing puck at center, taken away by Holloway, who sends it in deep from the blue line. Lindell trying to get the puck in the corner. Lindell is still fighting for it along the wall. Lindell's been on the team for a long time with Dallas, and it's cleared out of the zone. Kulak was trying to move it up. Now Draisaitl into the zone. Draisaitl the shot. Saved by Ottinger. Holloway in the corner with 4 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 4-3 now, favoring the Stars. Taken away by the Stars once again. Here comes Sam Steele, the fourth liner. Sends it in deep into the corner. We haven't had much here as the forecheck has been really good between both sides. And they haven't been able to get mostly good chances here. Except for Dallas has had multiple grade A chances. Tipped into the crowd. That almost hit the camera. The defenseman Harley almost tipped it into the camera. That puck was like coming towards me. That was about to hit the camera. Someone got a souvenir in the crowd. And with 3:37 left to go, we're going to take a little bit of a pause here. But we'll be back with more as the Stars and the Oilers are tied at 0 in Game 1 of the Western Conference Final.
Yay!
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
We're back in Big D at American Airlines Center with 3:37 left to go in the first period. The Oilers had a great chance. McDavid, it was blocked by Johnston a little bit with his stick, and then the Benn pass was picked off by Darnell Nurse. That would have been great for the other defenseman, Thomas Harley, as the face-off is won here, and the Stars are trying to move it in, and that's into the benches with 3:33 or 3:32 left to go. 3:32. I was right on my clock, and then I just double guessed. They weren't showing the scoreboard for a second. Crowd here in Dallas is sold out. A lot of green in there. It's a little bit of sprinkles of orange, but mostly all green, victory green, Dallas Stars green. That's the faceoff's won here by Hyman. Hyman sends it in deep into the zone. Lindell behind the net, taken away and cleared out of the zone by Dallas. Race for the puck, Robertson. Skinner out to play it, though, safely, but turned it over. Robertson in the corner. Behind the net, Johnston. Centering pass, and it couldn't connect on the back check by the Oilers. This has been a really physical series so far, and we're not even 20 minutes into it. We are barely 17 minutes into the series. It has been physical.
Physical. I need something to drink, actually. Hold on.
Ekholm, and now Bouchard moves it in. Here comes McDavid into the zone. Nice move, McDavid. The shot slowed down off a block and a save by Ottinger and cleared out of the zone, but Bouchard gloved it down onside. Hyman, they said it was us onside. Hardly flips it out, and here comes Marchman the other way with Pavelski. Marchman onside. Marchman shot deflected off the blocker and into the corner. And that one went out of play with 2:24 left to go. So far, what do you think of the series? I think he went to get something to drink.
Oh yeah, see me?
What do you think of the series so far? Has it been intense?
It's giving me a wedgie.
We'll take that as intense.
Yeah.
Shots are 5-3 favoring the Dallas Stars. Here at American Airlines Center in Dallas, the home crowd Dallas Stars are rooting for the Stars at night, are big and bright. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Off the face-off, it is won here by the Oilers and cleared out all the way down. And that's going to be offside with 2:18 left to go, as that stretch pass for Matthias Janmark was apparently offside. Only team in the NHL history with 3 players to have 20-plus points throughout the first 2 rounds of the playoffs are the Edmonton Oilers with Draisaitl, McDavid, and Bouchard. They have high scoring on 3 individuals, but the Stars have a lot of depth to try to eliminate these Oilers if the Oilers' top guys don't perform, as Paul Coffey is one of the coaches on the bench. Used to play for the Oilers. Not held in. A breakaway the other way. That McDavid, he's in. And it went wide of the net. Wow. And now taken away by Dallas. Dodonov's in. Dodonov, the crowd standing. Dodonov, the shot deflected off the stick and wide. 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Is that going to go down for an icing? No, they wave it off. That should have been a penalty there for an interference, but they don't call it. McLeod behind the net. Pressured. And now it's sent back to the point for Ceci. Holds up with 1:45 left to go. The shot from the point by Darnell Nurse deflected into the corner. Less than 100 seconds left to go in the first period. Ben in the corner. Fighting for it along the wall. Comes free. Ben trying to get it out. Penalty upcoming. And it's coming against the Oilers with 1:32 left to go. And the second power play of the period for Dallas. Heiskanen was trying to deke, and Fogle was on a breakaway. And he just shot that wide of the net, trying to do the nice move there. But, oh, Heiskanen got a piece of it. Whoa! He got a piece of his stick, and it barely just missed the net by an inch. And the Dallas Stars are going to go to the power play. They say it was a holding. So 1:32 left to go, and Dallas back to the power play again. As Holloway's in the box. Dallas fans looking and trying to taunt him in the box. Dylan Holloway with 1:32 left to go commits a penalty. And Dallas is going to go back to the power play for the second time in this period. Holding on Dylan Holloway. Ben on the face-off. Does not win it. And cleared by the Oilers to the blue line and out. Minute and 25 left to go. Can the Stars score before the end of the period, or will they have remaining time in the second period to get some power play time? Pavelski knocked down one of the Oilers there. They didn't call a penalty there. Turned over, and now it is taken away by Nugent Hopkins, and he clears it. A minute left to go in the first. Pavelski onside. He moves in. Less than a minute left to go. It was poked away and cleared out of the zone. And it's taken away here shorthanded by the Oilers. It's, I believe, McLeod. Those ones throw me off because everyone has a 1 on this team, I swear. This power play for Dallas not looking good, though. 34 seconds to go. Stankoven leaves it, and then Marchment has it. Marchment near the boards, 28 seconds to go. Duchesne to the front, shot, save, rebound, it's still loose, and a save by Skinner with 23.5 left to go. Unbelievable. .5, a power play still for Dallas. So 52 seconds to go, and it's won by the Oilers off the faceoff and cleared down the length of the ice. Maybe one last rush for Dallas before the period expires. 7-3 of the shots favoring the Dallas Stars. Looking like that would be the remaining count here in the first. Harley, the drop pass. They got to go quickly. Duchesne's in with 7 seconds. A shot slowed down on the block out in front. 4 seconds to go. Pressured in the corner. 2 seconds to go. Quick shot and a save at the buzzer. And Marchment was getting at it at the buzzer. There's going to be still a power play time for Dallas after the first. But a even score at 0 after 20 minutes. We'll be back with our first intermission report coming up next.
thunder is loud, there is home ice advantage, and then there's Sky Reach. Oilers has been badly outplayed and outscored by this top line for the Dallas Stars. And here comes Young, and centering attack is in the net. 1-0 in favor of the Stars. Boucher scores! That is in the net!
And now the people and the Oilers are in total shock, down 2-0 again.
Here's George Barak. He gets a shot away, and Turco again. It's in the net! It's a goal! The Oilers are on the board! Here comes Chimero with some speed up the outside. He takes a look. Who's coming late? York turns, has a man in front, score! And it gets in the net! Yes! Orkov has tied the game! Takes a look, dumps it outside. Madonna scores! Mike Madonna has given the Dallas Stars the lead. And the Dallas Stars, for the 5th consecutive time in meeting the Edmonton Oilers, have won a first-round series, and they will play the Anaheim Mighty Ducks in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
The Western Conference Final, game number 1. The Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars scoreless after the first period of play, as the first intermission report has started here. And we streamed last night as well. The New York Rangers and the Florida Panthers. Florida took a 1-0 series lead on a 3-0 win at Madison Square Garden. And tonight we are here in Dallas, or figuratively, we're here in Dallas. And it's the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers only got 3 shots on goal in that first period, and the Stars have 7. They've had 2 power plays, and I have a Oilers friend. And you want to know what he said to me when they called the second penalty? He said, "What the hell was that call? What drugs are the refs on? Well, good to know that this is going to be a biased series towards the Stars." So this Oh my. Well, let's go over the first period. We had no scoring in that. We've had multiple good chances here, but the defense between both of these teams has really limited here. Oilers have had multiple chances to score on breakaways. Dallas has had a breakaway as well, and they didn't score. No one has been able to finish, and apparently we got the laughing gas in our studio. Face-off percentage was favoring the Oilers, 56.3% versus 43.8%. Power plays 0 for 2 for Dallas. No power plays so far for the Oilers. 14-9, the hits favoring Dallas. The block shots are even at 4. The giveaways favoring the Oilers 3-2, and the takeaways by Dallas are favoring them 5-1. Let's go over all the times these two teams have met, because this rivalry has gone for a long time and has not been revived since 2003. What is going on? Okay, anyways, let's look at all the previous playoff rounds. 1997, the Oilers won the first round series. Let's skip that because we're biased. 1998, Stars won the second round series against the Oilers in 5 games. Then the Stars sweep them in 1999, and then 2000 they won in 5. 2001 they won in 6, and in 2003 they won in 6 as well. And those have been all the previous matchups with Dallas and the Oilers. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with more after this. We're back on the intermission report, and this is what was 0-0 after 20 here in Dallas. 2 penalties have happened here in the first period. Evander Kane on roughing against Miro Heiskanen and Dylan Holloway holding against Jamie Benn. And that has been the only penalties we've had here, and there's still 28 seconds to go on the power play for Dallas when they return in the second period. Haven't had much here, as most of the chances have not been able to get off and put into the net. As we're about to start period number 2 after this commercial break. We'll be back with more as the coverage continues on the NHL images.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
We're back in Dallas for period number 2 of the Western Conference Finals Game 1 here in beautiful Dallas, Texas at American Airlines Center in downtown Dallas, near where the Stars used to play back in the day at Reunion Tower. Was at Reunion Arena. It's on the other side of the downtown, and the second period has started here in Dallas. Still a power play going on for the Stars. It's held in and then cleared out of the zone by the Oilers. 15 seconds to go on the power play, and Dallas will probably go for 3 as Heiskanen moves it up onside Stankoven. Bouncing puck, it's cleared by the Oilers. They're going to go for 3 on the power play. They got 3 seconds to go on the power play, and a great pass to Stankoven, and he sends it in deep. Power play is over, and we're back to full strength again. 30 seconds into the period. Holloway leaves it for Nugent Hopkins, who moves it in onside. shot saved by Ottinger into the glove, and a whistle here. (0-0) tied. We had a goal in the first period of the Eastern Conference Final. We have not had a goal in any of the first period of the Western Conference Final. Granted, this is the only first period of this series. Killed off 16 consecutive power play of the Oilers. They have an offensive faceoff. Won by the Oilers. Behind the net, centering pass to the point, held in. Rimmed it around behind the net for Hyman. McDavid in the corner. McDavid behind the net. McDavid trying to center. He got taken down in the process. Centering pass is blocked out in front. Pavelski can't get it. Shot was blocked. Rebound. Scores. The Oilers, off a broken play, have a 1-0 lead. And the Stars, 58 seconds in, are down by 1. The Edmonton Oilers are up by 1 now, and just a broken play.
Oh, hell yeah.
So 58 seconds in, they get a goal, and the Oilers have a 1-0 lead. Leon Draisaitl with the rebound, and they barely just win in.
And we murdered the third person that was supposed to be here.
And the faceoff's won here by the Oilers as they have a 1-0 lead here in the Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. We get our first goal of the series, and Leon Draisaitl is your first person to get the goal, unfortunately.
Boo.
Sagan in the corner, leaves it for Ben behind the net. Dodonov trying to center it out in front. Janmark takes it away. Matthias Janmark, the former Star, moves it in. Onside, trying to get through the defense. Suter clears it out of the zone. Bank pass for Sagan. He couldn't get the handle on it. Excuse me. And Nurse has it behind the net. So 1-0 Oilers on their fourth shot of the game. It was a broken play. Heiskanen behind the net. And now Smith will clear it to the blue line, not out. That shot was blocked and cleared out of the zone and into the bench with 18:08 left to go. The Stars are down by 1 here in the second period early on. 58 seconds into the period, a snapshot on the rebound, and a 1-0 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. A minute and 52 in. Longest point streaks for Draisaitl is 13 now due to that goal in the playoffs. Off the face-off one here by the Stars, Harley. Now it's Robertson, gives it back to Harley. Kulak with the assist, the 9th of the playoffs for Leon Draisaitl, and a 1-0 lead here in Dallas for the Oilers. Stars have not been good at home. They've been really dominant on the road. But it feels like you need to win at least a couple here at home. They have not won Game 1s with the current coach, Pete DeBoer. The Stars have not been able to win a Game 1, and the trend is continuing to seem like that. Johnston moves it in onside. Johnston holds up, looking for a pass at the point. The shot from the point was blocked. Johnston reverses it. Stankoven, the centering pass and a save! Robertson was denied by Skinner on a centering pass. Stankoven, a great pass, and Skinner looked like he almost lost that puck for a second. And Dallas looking to respond and try to tie this game up at 1. Great chance there out in front by the youngster, the rookie, Logan Stankoven. Had a monstrous season in the Texas Stars, the affiliate of the Dallas Stars, the minor league. And he came up around March. Shot from the boards and a save. With 17:21 left to go, Skinner makes his 9th save of the night. Stars down by 1, and the Oilers up by 1 here in the early stages of the second period. Fun fact, I believe I said this, but the coach that the Stars have right now has not won a Game 1 with the Dallas Stars in the 2 years that they've had. He lost all 3 last year, and we lost the last 2. He's 0-5. when he took over the Dallas Stars in Game 1s. Stars have been a really good response team. Shot from the boards by Fogle was blocked, and Duchesne will backhand it out of the zone. Pavelski, the Stars just does not look good right now at the moment. With some of their little plays, it's about a little stuff. Duchesne moves it in onside. Matt Duchesne in the corner. Matt Duchesne rims it around behind the net, but taken away by Fogle. It's like the Oilers have to make a really bad mistake for the Stars to convert on it. On the rush, they send it in. Cece from center. 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the second period here. The Oilers trying to get back on side. Bouchard's in, across for Nugent Hopkins. The shot, save, rebound still loose in the slot. Taken away by Dallas. Dodonov trying to get to the D. He got through Bouchard, but Ekholm's first to get it for the Oilers. Pressured there. Dodonov behind the net for Sagan. Tyler Sagan in the corner. Tyler Sagan to Ben. Back to Sagan, and he never had anything on it. He was getting pressured there. Sagan gets the puck again. Sagan to Ben behind the net. Ben trying to center it out in front. Ben, centering pass, and oh, what a save by Skinner. 2-on-1 developing the other way. McDavid can't send it across for Hyman. He gets it back. Hyman waits, shoots, scores! And the Edmonton Oilers are up 2-0.
Yay! 2. They're not Dallas, are they?
A missed opportunity at the other end, and the defense the other end for Dallas was not there. It was a broken play. Tanev had made a great play, but then Hyman still got it, and that's a bad goal by Jake Ottinger. He has been really bad at home. Coverage has not been great either, and it's 2-0 Oilers less than 5 minutes into the second period, and that is embarrassing. And finally, a real goal by Zach Hyman. So the face-off won by the Oilers, and the Stars are down 2-0 on 6 shots on goal. And the Stars have 10. Unbelievable. Centering pass again. It was bouncing in the slot. The Stars got to get their faces out of their butts because they need to wake up here. It's a 3-on-2 developing here. Foxa can't center it out in front. Janmark flips it out. Cannot clear it. 2 goals in 3 minutes and 19 seconds for the Oilers, and the Stars are down by 2. Desharnais in the corner. Still battling forward along the wall. Desharnais behind the net. Pressured. The Oilers are just playing their best game right now here in Dallas. They only have 6 shots on goal, but somehow they're up 2-0. And an icing on Dallas. Or icing on the Oilers, my apologies. 5 minutes exactly into the second period. And that's... Jeez, man. This has been brutal by Jake Ottinger. Slow-moving puck, and jeez. 5 minutes in, the Stars are down by 2. Unbelievable. The only teams that did not score in the conference final in this postseason are the New York Rangers, and right now the Dallas Stars. Stars are going to change that here. Off this offensive faceoff as Johnston won it. Robertson the Tanev in the corner. Robertson the shot deflected wide of the net. Near the boards, Johnston. Stankoven behind the net trying to center it. Stankoven got pressured. Sends it back to the point. Across for Tanev. Tanev holds up Robertson. Robertson trying to send it out in front. Back to Tanev. Tanev in the middle. Shot by Johnston and a save. Skinner has played a great game so far. He stopped all 11 shots that Dallas has faced on him. But the Stars looking for a response here. But they're down 2-0 here in American Airlines Center. And what I previously mentioned in Jonas, they were 3-4 at home. They have more losses here at home in the postseason than they do wins. And that is a stat they probably want to change.
Yeah, I got you.
And that goes out of play into the crowd. Someone's going to get a souvenir. And some tension brewing up here near the corner. Marchment.
It's a head.
Shots are 11-6. Oilers down, or Oilers up 2-0 on 6 shots on goal. Ottinger needs to play way better. He feels like he's played terrible at home sometimes in this postseason. Offensive faceoff for the Stars. Scoring chances favoring Dallas, but they have not put one behind Skinner. off the face-off. And it's won by the Oilers, but they say it was 1-2 cleanly, so they got to reset it. Stars down 2-0 here in their home building at American Airlines Center. The Oilers playing a great game so far. Only on 6 shots, though. That's not how you want to have it here for Dallas, but Jake Onger has not been able to make some saves. That is a clip up in the face. A high stick and an interference, and they don't call it because apparently the referees put the whistles away. Unbelievable. And then Harley gets hit in the corner, got kneed, and they don't call it. And another interference. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Heiskanen behind the net, lost it. Kane back to the point, no one was there. Race for the puck for Sagan. Sagan trying to get to the puck, but Skinner out to play it. They need a bad turnover. There is a bad turnover. Shot! And on the line, Sagan scores! Tyler Sagan has the Stars on the board.
Let's go. That's a good thing, yeah.
And they've cut the deficit in half. Dallas is on the board. It is a 2-1 game. Jamie Benn with the initial chance, and then it was somehow scooped off the line, and Tyler Sagan puts it home on the rebound, and Dallas is on the board. And the crowd loving it here at American Airlines Center as the Stars are back in the game now. Lindell has the puck, lost it at center. A turnover here. Bouchard, the shot, deflected wide of the net. Behind the net now Tanev. The energy's back here in the crowd here at American Airlines Center. Wrap around attempt for Hyman. That pass couldn't connect. Dodonov gets the puck away now and flipped out of the zone. Shots are 12-6 favoring Dallas. They're on the board for the first time here in the Western Conference Final since game number 5 when they were here last year against Vegas. Taken away now by Steele. The fourth line out there for Dallas. Backhand! And it missed the net wide. A penalty upcoming and going against Dallas. Unbelievable. You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. Oilers on the power play when we return, but Dallas, Tyler Sagan, has made it a 2-1 game. And the guy behind him was trying to talk to someone on his phone, and the horn went off, and he's like, oh, I can't hear a thing what you're saying. We'll be back with more after this.
Okay.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
Eric Furlat and Kelly Sutherland can send my apologies. It is actually a Dallas power play, and Dallas has a chance to tie game number 1 at 2 here in the second period. Dallas is on the power play with 13:09 left to go in the second. The third power play of the night for the Dallas Stars. Let's see what the penalty was. Steal, and I believe it was a slashing right there on Bouchard. Evan Bouchard with the penalty. A slashing in the third power play of the night for Dallas. Dallas needs to convert here to tie game 1 at 2. Ben off the face-off. got kicked out, so they reset for Dallas, and the Oilers on the face-off dots. It's Joe Pavelski who takes over instead against Derek Ryan. The face-off is won here and cleared out of the zone by Nugent Hopkins right off the draw. Heiskanen, as the Stars really need to convert on the power play here. They have not been able to in this series. They've had 2 to 3 chances, but they haven't been able to put one behind the net. Even strength, though, they've put one behind the net of Skinner. And the Dallas Stars are trailing by 1 here in Game 1. They were trailing by 2. That's 2 quick goals by the Oilers in 3 minutes. Got them up 2-0. Stars have responded and gotten a goal. Pavelski has the puck. 30 seconds and more have passed in the power play. Robertson at the point. Robertson holds up. Robertson holds up again in the corner. Sends it back to the point for Heiskanen. The cross for Pavelski. Back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen holds up. Back to Robertson. Robertson in the dot. And it is cleared out of the zone by Fogle. Fogle trying to go short-handed. Fogle onside. Drop pass from McLeod. McLeod, the shot, saved by Ottinger. And a face-off in the Dallas zone. Some turnovers here, not characteristically for Dallas. As Pavelski just does not look good on anymore. He's 39, and you can tell it feels like he's skating through quicksand. Off the face-off, and it's won here by the Stars. Harley trying to send it in deep. Harley trying to get through. There's a barrier in front of him. Marchment, drop pass. Stankoven, a nice move to keep the puck. Harley sends it across for Duchesne. Duchesne mishandled it. Duchesne got it back. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Duchesne across. Sagan, shot was blocked by Ekholm out in front and clear to the line and out. Duchesne has the puck. Waiting to get back onside is Dallas, and that one-touch pass gives it for Stankoven. Stankoven got taken down a little bit there. Duchesne holds up. 30 seconds to go on the power play for Dallas. Duchesne in the corner, sends it back to the point. Harley, shot, saved by Skinner. Duchesne again. Marchment to Duchesne. Duchesne holds up, back to the point for Harley. 17 seconds to go on the power play. Duchesne, the shot, and it went wide of the net. Stankoven back to the point, and Harley mishandled it. He's done that way too much times, and you got to figure that out. You got to figure that out on the power play. And that will kill off the remaining time on the power play. And 0 for 3 on the power play, I believe, is Dallas, or 0 for 4. Ekholm springs it up. Turnover here. Dodonov moves it in on side. Dodonov's in the slot. Dodonov still has a puck. And he slides into the corner behind the net. Smith got a little bit cross-checked there. Smith in the middle. Dodonov holds up. Dodonov behind the net. Wraparound chance. Steal, and he couldn't get the puck and centering it out in front. And a great chance there for Dallas, who has all the heat right now. Dallas has all the heat right now and all the momentum after that goal to make it a 2-1 game. Cleared out by the Oilers. Tanev got tripped up there a little bit there, and they don't call anything there. Wouldn't matter. Dallas has just been terrible on the power play. Tanev sends it across for Lindell as we're approaching the halfway point of Game 1's second period and of the game. 2-1 Oilers. Dallas trailing. Centering pass for Stankoven. He has it again. Through skates to the crease. And it's cleared out by the Oilers just in time. Taken away by Hyman. Zach Hyman trying to make a move on Heiskanen. Zach Hyman in the corner behind the net. Heiskanen takes it away from Hyman. And Heiskanen clears it out. Moves up. Robertson's in. Robertson trying to make a move. Jason Robertson got poked away there by, I believe, Kulak, and cleared out of the zone. Heiskanen gets it back again. Robertson sends it deep into the corner. Skinner out to play it. Off the boards. Behind the net. Kulak almost turned it over to Robertson. And then taken away here. Johnston trying to fish the puck free. Dodonov got laid down there by Hyman. Dick McDavid, the drop pass for Leon Draisaitl that couldn't connect. Robertson moves it up. 2-on-1 for Dallas. They hurry. Dodonov, a nice toe drag move. Then Dodonov got taken down in the corner. That should have been a penalty, but they don't call it. And we continue on. 9:20 left to go. Couldn't hold it in was Harley. Harley's had a bad game so far. Ben pressured. I don't know what he was doing there, and McDavid sends it back in from the blue line. 9:10 left to go in the second period. Stars trailing by only 1 now. They were trailing by 2 against the Oilers. And this Dallas Stars looking to tie it going into the locker room. Petrovic. And Pavelski now has it. Stretch pass for Sagan, who moves in. Has the only goal for Dallas. Drop pass. In the middle, Pavelski was getting interfered with and no call. Unbelievable. The Oilers are getting away with a lot of stuff here. Holloway taken away. Back to the point now. CC almost lost it to Pavelski. Pavelski wouldn't have been on a breakaway, and Ottinger covers with 8:32 left to go. Two-one Oilers after almost a lot of time has passed here. 32 minutes.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
We're back in Dallas. 2-1 Western Conference Final. Game 1. Stars trailing by 1. They are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Stars trying to tie the game going into the locker room for the third period. Stuart Skinner's made most of the saves. Ottinger has not. Off the face-off, won by Duchesne momentarily. It's still scrambling in the face-off dot. Not cleared out of the zone by the Stars, though. Held in at the point. Bouchard trying to make a move. Down low, and Pavelski takes it away and try to clear it, and he cannot. He's been really bad at that. Bouchard, a cross shot, and off the crossbar. Bad mistakes by Joe Pavelski's, and he's not been good in this game and not really good in the playoffs so far. Almost turned over to Duchesne out in front. Leon Draisaitl with a burst of speed. Kane, across, and Draisaitl was not expecting that. Draisaitl in the corner. Pressure with 7:50 left to go in the second. Lindell behind the net. 13 shots for Dallas. They're looking to tie game 1. Duchesne is in. Lost the handle. And it's cleared out of the zone. Heiskanen now has the puck off the glass. And Ekholm will try to send it in deep. On goal save by Ottinger. Harley has the puck, stretch pass for Smith. Smith moves it up. Smith sends it in onside. Steele pressured in the corner. Tried to send it back to the point and taken away by McDavid. Connor McDavid trying to make a move on Heiskanen, but Heiskanen's eliminating McDavid there in the corner. Harley will rim it all the way around, not out of the zone. Bouncing puck on the outside of the net. And it's still scramble for behind the net. Off a puck battle. Centering pass by Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman's shot was blocked out in front. Held in barely, they say. Heiskanen now in the corner. And it's cleared out of the zone by Dallas with less than 7 left to go in the second period. Stretch pass couldn't connect. It's going to be an icing, I believe. No, it won't. It was deflected. Heiskanen. And Stankoven moves it in off a chip deep into the zone. Kulak has the puck. Off the boards, turned over to Robertson. Then Desharnais takes it away and clears it down the length of the ice, which will be icing this time. 6:30 left to go in the second. There will not be a change for the Oilers as they ice the puck. Game 2 tomorrow night. Florida leads the series 1-0 over the New York Rangers. We'll be covering that one at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. .6:30 left to go in the second period. 1-0. Florida's leading their series. And Dallas and Edmonton. Edmonton's leading by a goal. Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. Desharnais had it, moved it up. Here come the Oilers moving in on the zone. McLeod, a tight angle shot, and Ottinger's been really bad. It's incredible seeing this. Desharnais, the shot from the point was blocked. Rebound, and they went wide. Holy moly, are the Oilers getting chances. Petrovic got taken down, or Petrovic was trying to get the puck, and flipped out of the zone by Robertson. Kulak retreats. Less than 6 left to go in the second. Stretch pass couldn't connect. Fogle trying to get in the corner. Suter pressured. Suter trying to get the puck. Fogle trying to fish it free. Comes free momentarily, and it came for Petrovic. Johnston flips it up in the air and stayed in play. 5:40 left to go. 2-1 Oilers. They lead here in game number 1 here at American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas in the Western Conference Final. Stretch pass 2-on-1 maybe. Dadonov shot, and it grazed off of Skinner, and a save. Dadonov behind the net. That could have been a real good chance there for Dallas, but now taken away by the Oilers. A 3-on-2 developing here. Janmark on the rush, but then taken away by Lindell, and he can't clear it out of the zone. Pressured and cleared out of the zone now by Dallas. Sagan trying to get a great pass there, and he could not. It was picked off by the Oilers defense. Then taken away by Dallas. The stretch pass for Dadonov couldn't reach him. Played by Skinner, so no icing. And Dadonov almost got a turnover there by Nurse. Nurse, man, was handling the puck a little bit there, and then turned over at center. Heiskanen takes it away. Sagan onside with Ben. Ben moves it in. Ben, the shot! Deflected wide of the net. Taken away by the Oilers now. The action is nonstop here in the Western Conference Final. Draisaitl near the boards. Sends it deep into the zone. Kane, and now Ben takes it away with 4:40 left to go. Heiskanen now takes the puck off the boards off a backboard pass, and it's taken into the zone by Duchesne. Harley, my apologies, and they say that was no penalty there. Say an interference call could have been made there. Onside, Draisaitl. Draisaitl trying to feed it for Ekholm, and it's cleared out of the zone by these Stars off a great stick by Marchment. Into the zone, Harley and Duchesne. And now Harley gets it back again between the circles. 4:08 left to go. Stretch pass moving in onside. Pavelski. Pavelski has not been really good in these playoffs. And with 4 minutes left to go in the second, here come the Oilers the other way. Ekholm will send it in deep. And cleared out of the zone by Dallas once again. Moves up. Duchesne is in the zone. Duchesne tried to feed it across. He gives it for Marchment behind the net. Duchesne still has it. Pavelski, he found on the shot. Duchesne near the boards, trying to center it out in front. Taken away by the Oilers. McDavid poked off the stick of Lindell. And Suter retreats. Suter will rim it all the way around. Can't clear it by Nugent Hopkins, who was in the way, and cleared out of the zone by the Stars. Will that be icing? No, they wave it off with 3:25 left to go in the second period. Off the boards. Taken away. Bouncing puck near the blue line. McDavid goes down low. Suter trying to clear it on his backhand. Stankoven battling for the puck. Turnover. Stankoven gets it back again. That pass couldn't connect for Johnston. They got to connect with passes here for Dallas. Suter and Lindell has the puck near the boards, and it is cleared out of the zone. Race for the puck. That's going to be no icing, they say. Covered by Skinner with 2:54 left to go in the second period. Non-stop action for Dallas and Edmonton. And the shots are 14-12 favoring the Stars. .254 left to go in the second. Stars down by 1 here at American Airlines Center. Game number 1 of the Western Conference Final. Stars trying to tie the game at 2 to potentially maybe send this into an overtime game, because they would just do that to me on stream. Ben on the face-off dot against McLeod in the offensive zone. for the Dallas Stars off the face-off. One shot from the blue line. Shot again, and it was saved. Might have been blocked both of those times. Hyman now will try to move it up. No one connected on the stick. McLeod moves it in onside. Drop pass. Shot by Nurse and a save by Ottinger with 2:39 left to go on the 13th shot. As Ottinger has saved 11. 2-1 Oilers with 2:39 left to go in the second. The Stars are down by 1.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
We're back in Big D as the Dallas Stars had a great chance in scoring another one to tie this game up. It was a blocked shot in front. Sagan had the chance right off the face-off. Sagan has 4 goals and 2 assists in the last 6 games and a goal tonight. Has the Stars on the board. They're only down by 1. The Stars looking to even it up here in Game 1. They have not won a Game 1 under Pete DeBoer, and it might stay like that. They might be 0 for 6. Draisaitl and Sagan in the face-off dot. Sagan won the face-off. Tanev got pressured. Tanev in the corner. Tanev got taken down and taken away here. Lindell moves it in onside. Cross. Ben shot. Deflected off of Skinner. And Ben has the puck again. Behind the net for Dodonov. Dodonov, a wraparound chance was stopped. Ben, a centering pass for Sagan. Rebound, and it just went wide of the net. Great chance there. Dodonov was getting held there in the moment. Shot by Lindell. Deflected. Rebound and the save. Centering pass in the crease. And it didn't go. My goodness, Dallas was this close to tying Game 1. Lindell has the puck. Tanev has the puck now. Through center. Dallas has all the momentum. Sends it across for Smith. Smith pressured. Centering pass for Foxa. He shot it wide. Foxa got taken down in the corner. 1:43 left to go in the second period. Kane will send it in deep. 18-13, the shots favoring Dallas. They're getting all the opportunities, but have not been able to find the back of the net. Turnover. Sent deep. A shove there. Ekholm almost turned it over. Bouchard, and then taken down was Ekholm. Oh, my. And then someone lost their helmet in the process. There's a penalty upcoming. Unbelievable. You're going to call a penalty on that. Foxa lost his helmet. Unbelievable. They're going to call a penalty on Dallas. Oh, they're calling too many men. Yeah. That's a bad penalty. Bench penalty, and the Oilers are going to go to the power play. Marchman will serve the penalty. I swear he's been in the penalty box. That's his home. That's his second home. The penalty box is his second home. So a power play for Edmonton. And their first power play opportunity tonight. Bouchard with a chance. Bouchard at the blue line sends it across for Nugent Hopkins. Down low. McDavid moves it around. Bouchard back to McDavid. Shot from a tough angle by Draisaitl on the save. A minute left to go in the period. It's cleared out by Dallas. Time is a little bit off on our little bit of a 1 minute timer. 46 seconds to go, and it's cleared out of the zone by the Stars again on this power play. 40 seconds to go. McDavid has the puck. He moves it in. McDavid. Nice move. McDavid, the shot saved by Ottinger, and Lindell will clear it through center. 25 seconds to go. Bouchard has the puck. Bouchard. Drop pass. McDavid with 18 seconds to go. Across for Nugent Hopkins, a drop pass for Bouchard. 14 seconds to go. They got to kill off the remaining time. Nugent Hopkins, the shot was blocked out in front. And Johnston looking to clear the puck. Where did it go? And it's out of the zone. And the time will tick off here in the second period. A shot from the zone and a save by Ottinger. And the time expires here in the second. Third period is going to be big for Dallas. They need a goal to tie game number 1. Or else the Oilers will take a 1-0 series lead. 2-1. Tyler Seguin has the Stars within 1. Power play is now over. Oh no, there'll be 43 seconds left on that power play. My apologies. We'll be back with more after this on the second intermission report. We'll be back.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
We're back in Dallas for a third period where the Dallas Stars are down 1 goal. If they tie it, there could be a potential overtime period here in Dallas, Texas. Stars looking for the equalizer here, but they got to kill off a little bit of penalty kill minutes as they are down a man as the power play is still ongoing for the Oilers. Third period's commenced here as the Oilers win the draw. It's center. 17-16, the shots favoring the Stars. Still, they have not trailed in the shot department on goal. They gotta just kick it up a notch and try to tie the game. 25 seconds to go on the power play for the Oilers. Blasting in was McDavid. Then it's Draisaitl near the boards. In the Dallas zone, centered out in front through the crease and cleared out of the zone on the backhand. Less than 10 to go on the power play. And the power play is over. McDavid's in, trying to make a move. McDavid trying to send it out in front. Shot by Bouchard, deflected wide of the net. 19-10 left to go in the third. McDavid, the shot, save, rebound, and a tight angle shot went off the outside of the net. The Oilers have the pressure right now on Dallas. Near the boards. It's Hyman. Hyman pressured and got hit by Marchment. Marchment looking to move it up. And here comes Duchesne. Trying to tie the game up at 2 for the Dallas Stars. Pavelski trying to give it back to Duchesne. Was getting held in the process. No penalty. Kane. And that's going to be icing on the Oilers. A minute and 25 in. Power play is also over, by the way. Sagan's been the best player the Stars have had all night. Multiple centering passes, great stops by Skinner. The Stars need to convert to tie game 2, or game 1. Shots are even at 17. 2-1 Edmonton. 16 saves on 17 shots faced. The picture they're using for Stuart Skinner on the graphic just makes me laugh. Third period, as the faceoff's won here by Dallas. Johnston. Napa Ben was pressured near the boards, then cleared out of the zone by the Oilers. They're trying to move the rush. Fogle. And Petrovic will get to the loose puck, and they will rim it all the way around, and not out of the zone yet. Johnson, the drop pass for Suter on the rush. Ben will send it deep into the zone. Stars fans returning from the concessions, or whatever they are in the arena. Kulak's in, shot, saved by Ottinger, and it bounced on him in a save again. A minute and 55 into the third. That's our second whistle, I believe, of the game of the third. Game 2 tomorrow. Florida leads the series 1-0. Game 2 Saturday, the Stars and the Oilers. Then Game 3 on ABC, Rangers in Florida. Game 3 Monday, Stars Oilers TNT. Last time these two teams met was in Edmonton, Alberta, at Rexall Place. The Oilers have a new arena now. Shot, glove stop, still loose, save by Ottinger, and cleared to the blue line, not out. Held in, 20, shot, went wide of the net. Stacey held it in. Shots at 20-17 favoring Edmonton. They're up 2-1 right now. Shot from the blue line was stopped by Ottinger with 17:42 left to go. And the Oilers looking good so far in the early going of the second, or the third. I always do that. I always say second when it's the third. Oh my, it was a great chance there by Sam Carrick. And that glove stop should have been easy for Ottinger and covered that, but he made more chaos than he needed to. 21-17 the shots favoring the Edmonton Oilers. Their first time leading the shot department. And now they're leading by 4 shots. Off the faceoff, one here by Dallas in the defensive zone. Lindell, Robertson. Robertson's trying to move it up. Robertson through center. Will flip it into the zone, but caught by Bouchard. Bouchard made a move to trick Robertson, and Bouchard will look to start the breakout here, and is sent back in by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. but Tanev looked to clear, was blocked. Held in, Nugent Hopkins mishandled the puck, got tripped in the process, no penalty. And that went out of play. Into the bench. With 17:14 left to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers, and Sagan smiling about something. He might have gotten away with one, maybe that's why they're laughing about it. He has a smile on his face. Stars looking for all the smiles in the building. And it's a Vegas Golden Knight jersey here, and I don't get that. And it's a Mark Stone one. Unbelievable. Off the face-off one here. Desharnais the shot. Went wide of the net. Near the boards. Battled forward along the wall for it. These two teams in the last Western Conference Finals appearance have lost. One of these teams will break that. To the boards. Desharnais the shot. Deflected by Harley. And it went wide of the net. And a bad giveaway out in front. Harley recovered it. Stars looking a little lazy here. Pavelski's also can't help as well, and they're getting hemmed here in the zone. Bad turnovers by Dallas. Harley looking to move it up. Harley. And he got it poked away off his stick. Draisaitl moves it in onside. Leon Draisaitl across in the middle. Shot saved by Ottinger. Nurse with the chance out in front. Draisaitl again near the boards, pressured by Heiskanen, sends it down low, got through Harley, behind the net, Holloway, centering pass picked off by Marshman and cleared out of the zone. 21-17, the shots favoring the Oilers. They removed the shot, then they got one back. It's set up by Draisaitl early on in that sequence, in that shift. But Dallas not looking good here in the third period. Behind the net, Petrovic laid a hit there on Fogle. And Suter gets the puck in the corner. Centering pass was picked off a skate. Smith takes it away in the corner and cleared out of the zone. Foxa. McLeod now resets it for the Oilers. Ekholm trying to move it up and then steered into the zone, and they'll get a change. Stretch pass for Steele, and that shot missed wide. Ben gets it back. Ben was pressured there in the corner, and now it's going to be moved up by the Oilers on an odd man rush maybe. Poked away off a Hyman's skate and stick. Sent in by the Oilers either way. Tanev has the puck, gives it. Lindell. Stretch pass couldn't connect, and now it's Johnston who has it now. In the corner for Ben behind the net. Ben pressured near the boards. More than 5 minutes have passed here in the third period. In game number 1, Stars trailing by a goal. Near the boards, Ben still has it tucked between his skates. No one can fish it free. Still loose, and it comes free. Stankoven, backhand, missed the net. Oh, he sent that wide. He was trying to pull a Game 7 Wyatt Johnston from 2023 against the Kraken, and he almost did to tie Game 1 of this Western Conference Final. Stankoven. And Johnston has it at center. He'll flip it into the zone. Not deep enough. And Nurse will play it off the boards. And Desharnais now. And it's sent in by Brown. Heiskanen flips it out of the zone for Dallas. Almost 6 minutes have passed here in the third period. And Dallas has only had maybe one shot on goal here in the third. They need to step it up. Carrick on the line. Near the boards. Harley has it, lost it, gave it away to Robertson, and here come the Stars. Dadonov looking for a pass out in front, deflected off a body out in front from a stick. And Dadonov has not been able to set up a good one right there. Robertson has the puck. Robertson the stretch pass onside. Sagan the shot, deflected wide of the net. Lindell has the puck. 13:30 left to go. In the third period, Tanev the stretch pass for Marchment. Pavelski the shot, save, rebound, still loose, and taken away by the Oilers. Kane sent it deep. Holloway pressuring Lindell. And it's Duchesne who lost the puck. He got it out of the zone, though, and it's cleared back into the Stars zone. Lindell has the puck. Tanev near the boards. Off of Duchesne. Duchesne moves it up. Duchesne pressured. And Draisaitl was taking that away. Bouchard And a nice pass to give it back for Ekholm, who moves it up. Sent back in by the Oilers. Behind the net, trying to center out in front. Ryan back to the point. Across for CC. CC, the shot at the point was blocked out in front by Foxa. Taken away now. Foxa broke his stick in the process. No icing on Dallas. Skinner almost played that really badly. That could have been really bad. Sent deep into the Dallas zone. 12:20 left to go in the third period. Dallas down 1 goal to the Oilers. Suter on the rush. Wouldn't that be funny if he got a goal shot wide of the net, off the boards awkwardly, and it comes free for Foxa near the corner, and then he lost the handle and it's taken away by the Oilers the other way. Nugent Hopkins will send it in deep for Hyman near the boards. Hyman still has the puck. Zach Hyman in the corner. Hyman will send it back to the point for Bouchard. Bouchard the shot, and he was knocked down. Ottinger still loose in the slot, still loose. McDavid got it poked away. The shot went wide of the net. And Ottinger was knocked down in the process, I believe, by one of the Oiler players. Suter has a little bit of a scare there per Dallas. They got to step it up here in the last 11 minutes. Stretch pass moving in onside. McDavid's in. McDavid a move. McDavid to the net. Save. Rebound still loose in the crease. And it's covered, not covered. And cleared out to the line, not out. A dodged bullet by Dallas. Stankoven moves it in onside. Stankoven, the shot was blocked. Got it back. Johnston, and he shot it wide and out of play. 11:13 left to go. Chaos at American Airlines Center. We'll be back on more after this. This close to a 3-1 lead as McDavid almost put the Oilers up by 2 late in game number 1's third period. We'll be back on more after this.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
We're back in Big D at American Airlines Center. Stankoven had a good chance to put the Stars tied against the Oilers. That shot was blocked by Ekholm. Then Johnston got on the rebound and was deflected by Ekholm's stick. Dallas needs one to tie. Game number 1 in the third period. Trying to send it to overtime. Allowed 4 goals over the last 3 games for the Edmonton Oilers. Stars just need another one to go in. And potentially maybe even one in overtime if there's a potential overtime. Stars. And Darnell Nurse is complaining about something. I don't know what. Off the face-off. It's one here. And cleared all the way down. Not icing, though. Harley has the puck. Gave it away. Fogle, the shot. Deflected wide. Harley's done that too much times. That went out of play anyways. But, geez, Harley, you cannot give away the puck like that. .11:01 left to go in the third period. Edmonton up 2-1. They're looking to take game 1 here in Dallas, which has happened to the opposition of Dallas, and they have not won their series against Dallas when taking game 1. Vegas, they won the first 2 at American Airlines Center. They did not win that series. Colorado took the series lead 1-0 after a comeback win. After Dallas was up 3-0 in game 1. They did not win that series. If the Edmonton Oilers were to do that, would they not win their series? Would that be a question? Stankoven behind the net, near the corner. Stankoven trying to feed it out in front. Then it was taken away by Kane. And it's Heiskanen who stretch passes it for Stankoven across for Johnston. Johnston in the corner. Wyatt Johnston trying to tie game 1 at 2. Johnston and near the boards. Johnston, the shot deflected off a body out in front. McLeod takes it away. And here come the Oilers the other way on the rush. Nurse is in. Darnell Nurse trying to send it deep. Darnell Nurse a shot. Slowed down by Stankoven. And he has the puck now for Robertson. Robertson moves it in across. Sagan holds up. Sagan still looking. Sagan gives it to Robertson. Robertson out in front, bouncing puck, and then cleared out of the zone by the Oilers. And that stretch pass for Hyman couldn't connect, as Tanev got a stick on it to deflect it away from Hyman. As 10 minutes left to go in the third period. Here in game number 1. Stars trailing by a goal. Robertson moves it up. 3-on-2 developing here for Dallas. Robertson across. Sagan back to the Donov. It was a bouncing puck. In the corner, comes free, back to the point. Tanev holds up, shot was blocked out in front. Dodonov behind the net. Dodonov lost the handle, was poked away off his stick. 9:35 left to go here in the third period. Hyman moves it in. Hyman gives it to the front. Nugent Hopkins, the backhand, hit the outside of the net. Duchesne holds up through center, sends it in from the center line. 9:15 left to go here in the third period. Bouchard. And they're just moving it nicely here for the Oilers. 9:05 left to go in the third. Stars trying to tie game number 1 at 2. Suter was pressured. And now Petrovic, turnover. Trying to center out in front. Nice body there by Harley. Or by Duchesne, my apologies. Marchman gets to it. Flips it out of the zone. And that's an offside on the Oilers with 8:48 left to go in the third period. Dallas needs to get some offense going if they want to tie game 1 at 2. The Western Conference Final, game 1 here in Dallas, Texas at American Airlines Center. The third period with 8:48 left to go. They got to tie game number 1 at 2.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
8:48 left to go here in the third period. Stars looking to tie game number 1 at 2. But they need to find some offense to try to get that tying goal. And we thank you for watching. As there's a 2-1 game. Oilers lead in game 1 of the Western Conference Final. They have not been here since 2022. Crowd standing in the lower bowl in Dallas, trying to urge their Dallas Stars for a tying goal. 8:30 left to go. That's going to be an icing. No, they wave it off. Wow. Heiskanen and now Duchesne. Duchesne, a nice move, gives it for Harley. Harley moves it up. Harley into the zone. Harley trying to make a move to the defense of Cece, and he could not. The Oilers are just taking it away just like that, winning puck battles. Stars have not been able to do that in this game. Draisaitl behind the net. trying to center out in front. Back to the point. Shot. Saved by Ottinger. With 8:03 left to go, the blast by Darnell Nurse. Crowd hoping and praying for a tying goal to potentially send this into an overtime. Crowd rallying here. One guy is rallying here. Edmonton fans sitting down nervously. And Otter, we trust our savior. And Otters are in the building. 8:03 left to go. Off the face-off one here by the Oilers. A shot off the outside of the net. Tanev trying to get it. Lindell with less than 8 to go. Stars looking for a tying goal. Cleared out of the zone by Dallas. That's going to be an icing. With 7:49 left to go. Jeez. This is getting tense here in Dallas. $7:49 left to go in the third period. 2-1 Edmonton. Off the face-off, won by Tanev. Tanev trying to get it. Lindell. And it's cleared out of the zone by Ben. No icing, they wave it off. 7:37 left to go. Deflected up in the air. They said it was onside. Stankoven takes it away. Stankoven sends it deep into the zone. To the corner. Stankoven trying to center it. Ben has the puck. Now it's Tanev. Tanev from a tough angle. The shot went wide of the net. Lindell has the puck. Rims it all the way around. And it goes for Tanev again. Tanev to Ben. Ben at the point. Shot was blocked out in front. Could be a breakaway. Moving up. It's Fogle, I believe. Or it was McDavid, my apologies. And then he was taken away of the puck. Ben lost the handle off a turnover. Sagan gives it to Suter. Less than 7 left to go in the third. Stars trying to look for the equalizer here. They have not had any comeback victories until Game 6. They were down 1-0 into the third, and Jamie Benn tied it and won in double overtime to advance to the Western Conference Final. Petrovic, and it's an icing on the Oilers with 6:34 left to go. Stars looking for the tying goal. It was McDavid on a breakaway, the captain of the Oilers, and Lindell made a nice defensive play there, and then Tanev scooped it away. Stars looking for the equalizer here. 25-19, the shots favoring the Oilers. Dallas looking to tie it. Off this offensive faceoff by the Oilers, icing it. Off the faceoff, won by McLeod. And Desharnais and Nurse will try to clear it. They don't. It's held in momentarily and then cleared. Will that be another icing? No, they wave it off, the linesman. Harley misplayed it. Brown and Ottinger. And then Heiskanen. Now back to Harley. Harley and now Marchment. 6:15 left to go in the third period. Marchment. Now to Duchesne. Duchesne with a blast of speed and a save by Skinner. He never got the fully shot away, and CC and Marchment a little bit shoving after the whistle. The 20th shot for Dallas was Duchesne's. Duchesne with a burst of speed almost tied it. And he could have. It just rolled on him. Never got the shot away. He fanned on it. 6:08 left to go in the third. Dallas looking to tie game number 1 here in the Western Conference Final. Duchesne's going off the ice at the end of his shift. And an offensive face-off. Sagan, Robertson out there. And Dodonov shaking up the lines here. Heiskanen, shot! Deflected wide of the net. Harley has it. Robertson. Now Sagan. Had it, lost it. And it's taken away by Kulak, who does not clear it. Near the boards, fighting for it along the wall, comes free and is cleared out of the zone by the Oilers, but an icing with 5:48 left to go in the third. 2-1 Edmonton right now, as of the moment, but a little bit of an icings here by Edmonton, and Dallas looking to take advantage of that. Stars fans urging for a tying goal. Off the faceoff, won by Dallas and then poked out of the zone by the Oilers. They got to get some possession here. Dallas They do not look good here in the third period. That's going to be another icing on the Oilers with 5:36 to go. That's 3 straight icings by the Oilers, and the Stars really got to take advantage of those icings. Ben's out there. Oiler fan annoying some of the Stars fans with the spirit. In the crowd. Some face painting. Stankoven out there with Johnson and Ben. As Johnston has it off the puck, and then he lost it. Harley couldn't hold it in, and here come the Oilers the other way. A burst of speed. Shot saved by Ottinger. And then taken away by Stankoven. Flips it out of the zone. They got to get passes together, or else they might not be able to tie this game at 2. Ben has the puck. Ben will flip it into the zone when on goal, saved by Skinner. A bouncing puck. Johnston trying to send to the front of the net. He did, but no one was there, and it was too fast of a pass, and it's cleared out of the zone by the Oilers. Lindell has the puck with less than 5 left to go in the third period. Stretch pass. Marchment tried to make a move, and he couldn't drag it. Bouchard almost gave it away if someone was there at the point. Tanev with 4:45 left to go. Stretch pass moving up. Pressured near the blue line. Nugent Hopkins with 4:40 left to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers. Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. Edmonton leading it 2-1. Sent in from center by Ekholm. Lindell couldn't get it. McDavid. Hyman still battling for it along the wall. Hyman behind the net. Hyman pressured near the boards. Hyman still fighting for it along the wall. And Lindell can't get the puck. Suter back to the point. Desharnais, the shot blocked out in front and taken away by Suter. 4:07 left to go. Pavelski moves it in. He chipped it into the zone with 4 minutes left to go in the third. Stars need possession and quickly in offensive pressure. And cleared out of the zone by the Oilers. And Robertson will just reset it for Hartley. Back to Robertson. Robertson will flip it in. And Dodonov was getting held there a little bit. No call. 3:43 left to go in the third period. Behind the net, Dodonov. Sagan in the corner. Sagan trying to get it free. Trying to center it. No look pass. Held in. Sagan behind the net. Robertson still behind the net. Robertson back to the point. Shot was blocked. Again, Robertson, the shot. Rebound, scores! It's tied! Tyler Sagan. The American Airlines Center going crazy as Tyler Sagan's second has tied game 1. What a play. It was a broken play. The shot from Robertson was blocked off a stick, and Sagan with a wide open net with 3:23 left to go has tied game 1. A 2-0 lead for the Oilers is now gone. The Stars have tied game 1. Tyler Sagan, his second of the night. Harley misplayed it. Holloway on a breakaway and a save by Ottinger. What a save. Cannot give away the puck though, Harley. And a race for the puck now. Almost given away to Smith. The lower bowl standing here at American Airlines Center. Fox have poked it away from Draisaitl. Pressure near the boards. Less than 3 left to go in the third. And the Stars have tied game number 1 at 2. Turnover. Kane saved by Ottinger with 2:47 left to go in the third. And we're going to commercial. Tyler Sagan again has tied it at 2. And Holloway with a breakaway right after the tying goal and a great save by Jake Ottinger. With 2:47 left to go in the Western Conference Final, game 1 of the third.
Welcome back to the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs on Max Hockett 19 Sports.
Well, Tyler Seguin's been the best star for Dallas as he's tied game number 1 at 2. Dodonov actually got a stick on that deflected off his stick, and that's how the pass was landed right on the tape of Tyler Seguin, and this game is tied at 2. 2:47 left to go in the third period here at American Airlines Center. The faceoff's won here by Lindell. Lindell flips it to the blue line, not out. Forced out by Ben. Now to Tanev. Stretch pass for Stankoven, who flips it into the zone. Ekholm knocked it down. Ben, and now it's Johnston. Deflected just wide of the net. Ben has it. Stankoven. 2:25 left to go in the third period. Jam near the boards. Hyman. And now a rush for the Oilers. Moving in McDavid. Sends it cross ice. Nugent Hopkins. And it's behind the net front now for McDavid. 2:10 left to go in the third. At the point. Held in. Bouchard across. Bouchard, the shot was blocked out in front by Jamie Benn. Ben will reverse it for Stankoven. He tried to. And with less than 2 left to go, they're battling for it along the wall. Comes free. And Stankoven pokes it out of the zone. The lower bowl still standing after the goal by Tyler Seguin to tie game number 1 at 2. Lindell can't get it out of the zone. Crowd is chanting, "Let's go, Stars!" at American Airlines Center for less than 100 seconds to go. Carrick will rim it all the way around. Lindell, pressure near the boards in his own zone. Stars going to get it out of their zone. Harley. And Lindell will flip it out of the zone, off the boards and into the bench with 1:26 left to go. Jake Ottinger with a great save right after the goal. That's also the other reason why the crowd's still standing here. Holloway had the game on his stick, basically, and he couldn't bury it. A great save there by Jake Ottinger. 1:26 left to go in the third. It's tied at 2 in Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. Tyler Seguin as the lower bowl still standing here in Dallas. Everyone is standing in the lower bowl. Off the face-off, it was not won by anyone. They're still waiting for the face-off to go. Let's go Stars chants happening in the building. Face-off won by Seguin. Big face-off win there for Dallas. Heiskanen had it, lost it. Heiskanen gets it back and flipped out of the zone by Heiskanen. Less than 80 left to go. Heiskanen trying to retreat for the puck. 1:15 left to go in the period. Can't clear it out of the zone. Shot from the boards was blocked out in front. Kane gets it back. Near the board, Seguin trying to fight for it. Seguin pressured. And it's rimmed all the way around back to the point with a minute left to go in the period. Tanev trying to get to the puck. Pressured. Shot went wide of the net by the Oilers. Rimmed around now as the Stars need to clear it out of their zone here. And Robertson will clear it out. Less than 47 seconds of the go. Win on goal saved by Ottinger. Heiskanen has it behind his own net. 40 seconds of the go. Robertson will flip it into the zone on the centering near the corner. Ekholm pressured by Pavelski. 30 seconds of the go. Third period held in. Suter shot deflected wide of the net. 25 seconds to go. Lindell behind the net. Duchesne trying to center it out in front. Picked off by the Oilers. And the Stars have it again. Near the boards. Near the penalty boxes. 14 seconds to go. And a bouncing puck went on Skinner. And a save. 10 seconds to go. Marchment down low for Duchesne. Trying to get it in front. 6 seconds to go. Marchment. 3 seconds to the point. Suter. The shot saved at the buzzer. And we're going to overtime. Oh my goodness. These two teams have not met since 2003. This rivalry has been reconstructed. And the Stars and the Oilers are going to overtime. We'll have our intermission report coming up next as Tyler Seguin has tied Game 1 at 2, and we're going to overtime due to that. We'll be back with more after this. We're back and we're going to overtime, and I'm joined alongside Season.
Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm playing Madden and losing freaking terribly. I'm on franchise mode. We lost all of our good quarterbacks. Last season we had like 3 of them. They all freaking retired.
That's
It's game 1 and I'm down 31 to nothing in the
oh.
second. Yeah, it's bad.
Well, this is tied at 2. These two teams. Oilers had a 2-0 lead. They scored 2 goals in 3 minutes in the second period. Tyler Seguin then responded 2 minutes after the 2 goals by the Oilers to make it a 2-1 game. And then less than 4 left to go in the third. Tyler Seguin has tied it, his second of the night. And he has the Stars even, and they're going to overtime here in Dallas at American Airlines Center. And, yeah, we got our second overtime of these playoffs on our coverage. So this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? It's going to be a really nerve-wracking one since I'm a Dallas fan. And
I'm just kind of watching, but I'm rooting for Dallas, I guess. I'm just glad the Oilers are here and not the Canucks, because I don't even know what the frick a Canuck is supposed to be. So I didn't want it to be here. I want a team with a real freaking mascot.
And these two teams also have met previously in the playoffs. They've had a long rivalry. 1997, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, and 2003. These teams met in the playoffs, mostly in the first round. 1998 was the exception, which was in the second. And the Dallas Stars won 5 of those 6 meetings. And they only lost in 1997 in overtime in Game 7. It was an upset, too. We don't talk about that. So the Oilers have not won a series against the Stars since 1997. The Stars won the
And how many series have they had since then, though?
They haven't had any since 2003. This is the first series they've had.
So how many did they have in total, then, between 97 and 2003? Just curious.
6 meetings.
6? Wait, did they meet every year?
They met every year except for 2002 when they both missed the playoffs.
Okay. Wow, that's insane.
It's
Oh my
insane.
gosh, 3rd and 11. It's the 3rd quarter now, and I'm still getting worked. I'm gonna have to cut every single freaking offensive player on our team. Oh, another freaking pick. Okay.
And
No, this isn't my fault. This is because the freaking team's terrible, and I couldn't find any good players left.
so what I was gonna say, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
There was a breakaway after the goal by Tyler Seguin to tie it. There was a breakaway for Dylan Holloway, and a great save by Jake Ottinger, the goaltender, kept it 2-2. Dallas has not played their best game, but I say they're lucky to even be in this situation. They weren't looking good in the third, and they got one good bounce out in front, and they tied it. They got some luck in front of the net, and that's how they've tied game number 1 here at American Airlines Center. And we're about 8 minutes left to go until the overtime period will start. And Tyler Seguin tied the game up at 2 on a rebound by Robertson's shot. And that's how we're even at 2. Tyler Seguin's 4th and 5th of the playoffs. And that's how it's tied at 2. There's only been 4 penalties in this game, 3 going against the Oilers and 1 against the Stars. The power plays have not been the focal point of the game. 0 for 3 on the power play is Dallas, and 0 for 1 on the power play is the Oilers. Faceoffs now in favor of Dallas, and the faceoff percentage hits are even at 27. The block shots are even at 17. The giveaways 12-7, favoring the Oilers, and an 11-7. The takeaways favoring the Dallas Stars. And almost 53% in the face-off dots have been won by Dallas. We're going to overtime. Tyler Seguin with the only 2 goals for Dallas, and Tyler Seguin tied the game. And that's how we're going into overtime in this situation here. And what do you think is going to win in this overtime?
Well, if it was me and I was playing Madden, it would definitely not be me, because I'm losing by a freaking lot right now. If there's any silver lining, at least this isn't a home game for us, so our fans don't have to see this in person. It's so far 34-0 blowout loss. But in this game, I could see it being either team, because I mean, obviously Edmonton had the early lead, but Dallas made that great comeback. So I mean, I can see this going either way, honestly, reasonably.
Pete DeBoer, when taking over in Dallas for coaching after he replaced Rick Bowness, has not won a game one with the Stars. The Stars have not won a game one since 2020, back in the Stanley Cup final when they meet the Tampa Bay Lightning. And they haven't won a game one at home since 2016.
And this is in Dallas, right?
This is in Dallas right now,
Yeah,
American Airlines.
that's what I figured. Oh my gosh, no freaking way. Wait, I got a pick? Oh no my gosh, I caught one?
So the Oilers are up
Oh
2-0.
my gosh, this is crazy, guys.
And then they gave up the 2 goals, and that's how Dallas has tied game 1. And that's how we're going to overtime.
Well, right now for me, I mean, my team's losing 34-0 to the Bengals. There's 40 seconds left in the game. I have the ball. I'm still being completely shut out. I want to at least score something, but I think right here it's going to get picked again, is it? No, it wasn't. It was just tip. Yeah, we how much time till?
We have 5 minutes till overtime.
5 minutes? Yeah, so I can commentate my terrible performance. This is an embarrassment. Oh, it was picked again. All right, game over. I freaking got trashed. Actually, you know, if I run away from everybody and intentionally not going to stop here, I have a chance of getting the ball back.
So Dallas, in their last game, was down 1-0 to the Colorado Avalanche in the second round. They tied it with Jamie Benn's goal, and then Matt Duchene in double overtime won it. So Dallas has been in a overtime situation to advance to the conference final, and they're looking to win game 1 here at home. Or will the Oilers take a 1-0 series lead? That'll be the question. These two teams are pretty even. High speed of Draisaitl and McDavid, but the depth of the Dallas Stars offense and defense might come into play here. We don't know how long this overtime's going to be. This will be, if it goes on forever, this is going to be funny. This is going to be stressful for Dallas fans.
Well, I can say right now, for us, this freaking sucks in Madden. Wait, okay, never mind. We're at the 43. There's 9 seconds left. There ain't no freaking way I'm scoring a point here. Oh, man.
Shots in that third period was 12-7 favoring the Oilers. 14-10.
And I had to throw one more pick. Okay, game over. Officially clocks out. Sorry, Max. I said to throw that in there. 41-0. I'm cutting every single one of my quarterbacks right now. I tried like 3 different quarterbacks in the game, and every single one of them threw a pick on like every freaking passing attempt.
7-3, the shots were favoring Dallas in the first, and then it was 14-10 favoring the Oilers in the second, and in the third, 12-7 favoring the Oilers. That totals up to 29 shots on goal for the Oilers and 24 for Dallas, but is tied at 2 here at American Airlines Center, and the crowd was standing up right after the goal, after Tyler Seguin tied it, and they have not sat down since. I bet they sat down during the intermission, but they stood for the last 3 minutes of the last 4 minutes actually of the third period. But it's going to an overtime, tied at 2, and stressful stuff.
All right, so I'm in the process of trading each one of my quarterbacks individually. I'm gonna see if I can get anything from them. They're like 70 overall somehow. I'm trying to see if I can get any good people for them. Probably not. I'm just looking through every team right now. Yeah, because this is an old Madden game. I'm playing Madden 12 because this is the last one where you can make your own original team. So I'm going through all these teams right now and trying to see if there's anybody that I know that's still in the league today that's in here. I'm currently on the 2022 season, so they're mostly fake players that it just makes up so the game can continue.
The Edmonton goaltender and the Edmonton Oilers are getting ready to leave their locker rooms as this overtime's about to start here in Dallas.
Okay, I am going to try to trade for Joe Flacco.
The players ready to get on the ice again as less than 2 minutes till overtime here in Dallas. Game 1, the Stars in there waiting to get on the ice. DraftKings Sportsbook odds. Johnston, Hyman, and Draisaitl on the odds, a plus 800. And scoring in overtime.
Oh my gosh, this is such a terrible.
And the
I'm
players-
actually amazed with how bad my team performed.
Welcome
in that
back
freaking
to
game.
the NHL Stanley Cup.
When I can't
playoffs.
trade for Joe Flacco either, they
Max
won't accept a
Hockey.
second-round pick for him. I have to freaking give up a first round for this guy, and he's only like 2 overall better.
A minute
Wow.
till overtime. The players coming back on the ice, and we're going to have an overtime here in Dallas. And this is going to be stressful as a Dallas fan.
Yeah, I'll bet. My gosh, and the Ravens won't give me a first-round pick for Joe Flacco.
Players on
Oh
the
my
ice, less
gosh.
than 45 seconds till overtime. Bonus hockey at American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas.
Oh frick, you're not in sync with mine. Mine says we have about 50 seconds.
Overtime records all time 28-29 the Oilers, Stars 40 and 48 in the playoffs. But they were counting the North Stars day when they were in the Minnesota North Stars. Joe Pavelski overtime goals has the most. He is not with the Stars all time, probably with San Jose as well. McDavid, Bouchard, and Hyman all tied at 1 in overtime goals in the playoffs. Tyler Seguin has 2 goals in this game. They are down 2-0 the Stars, and he's single-handedly tied this game up, and the crowd is standing here at American Airlines Center. I'm shivering, and we're about to start overtime here.
Oh, are you on the ice?
And they're on the...
Because you're shivering.
Duchesne went down. I believe he got clipped up in the face or got hit with a puck, but they don't call anything on that one. Don't know what happened there, but he went to the bench. Shot saved by Ottinger. And 17 seconds in, Duchesne got hit up high. That probably should have been a penalty. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
you're about 20 seconds ahead of me, so I'm just gonna listen to what you're saying.
Oh, of course. McDavid got away with a penalty there. A high sticking. It should have been a penalty.
Just
But-
call me the high sticking.
They don't call it, though. 17 seconds in, and he's going down the tunnel. Matthew Shane, no, wait up. He's like, wait a minute. Oh, they're calm. Wait a minute. Hold on. They are talking about this. The referees, they might want to call something here. They might want to call that penalty. And Duchesne is bleeding. So that could be a
Oh my
double minor
gosh.
power play for Dallas if that does happen. McDavid trying to talk about it, trying to argue his point. Duchesne's going down the tunnel, and there goes one of the players for Dallas. It is a high sticking. They're going to call a penalty on the McDavid. Is it going to be a double minor? I think they said a major. They're going to review it right now. The Stars fans celebrating. Will it be a high sticking? Which clearly it should be. Even from the replay we saw here. Yeah, that's a high
This
sticking.
sucks. You are so far ahead of me.
But
Normally, I'm the one who's ahead.
they're reviewing it. And Matt Duchesne was bleeding. So right now, they're reviewing it right now. At the moment, it's a 5-minute major. Because they called the 5-minute major to review the penalty. And they could change it. It is going to be a power play of 4 minutes. 4-minute power play for Dallas. McDavid is yelling at the referee. He better watch out. He might get tossed out of this game. McDavid's arguing about it. 17 seconds into overtime, the Dallas Stars will have a 4-minute power play. McDavid's still yelling at the referee, and he finally goes into the penalty box. 4-minute power play for the Dallas Stars in overtime. 17 seconds in, the crowd all standing here at American Airlines Center. The Stars have not scored a power play goal tonight or in the series. They're 0 for 3. If they want to win the game, they must score on this power play. Off the faceoff is won here by the Oilers, held in. Heiskanen, across, Robertson holds up in the left circle. Centers for Ben, and a save by Skinner with 19:32 left to go. Oh,
And I can't get anybody for these guys. I'm screwed. I am officially screwed. And even the
overtime.
Cowboys won't give me like their third string for somebody.
What do you think of that penalty?
I think that's crazy stuff, man. Yeah. hmm I definitely saw the penalty happen. I definitely wasn't trying to trade a terrible quarterback for like a third string on a different team.
28 seconds to
well, what happened?
overtime. 3:49 left to go on the power play for Dallas. A 4-minute double minor on McDavid for high-sticking Matt Duchene, and he drew blood, so that's why it's a double minor instead of a 2-minute penalty. Johnston in the point. Johnston, drop pass. Heiskanen across for Robertson. Robertson shoots, scores! No!
Oh,
No!
I was about to celebrate. No!
That hit
That's what
the
you said. I haven't
post.
seen it yet.
Everyone
I'm
was
watching the play right
going
now.
up. Everyone was celebrating.
Let's see this. Let's see.
Did it go in?
I'm watching it actually happen in real time. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like it went in. Nope, it definitely did not go in.
Let's see.
Yeah, that was
Robertson
like
shot.
a few feet in front.
Oh, that hit the post. Robertson just hit the iron. 42 seconds into overtime. Everyone got up like that was in the net. And everyone almost got up to celebrate. Robertson just hit the post. Crowd rallying, though. And they're getting good chances, Dallas, on these power plays so far. Johnston off the faceoff. Heiskanen across for Robertson. Robertson shoots! And that went wide of the net. Was blocked out in front. Pavelski back to the point for Heiskanen. Across for Johnston. Johnston, shot went wide. He was trying to look for a deflection out in front. Robertson trying to hold it in. Pressured near the blue line by Derek Ryan. Pavelski has the puck in the corner. Ben trying to center it for Heiskanen. A shot and a save by Skinner. 50 seconds into the power play, and Dallas is looking good so far on this power play. Everyone got up like that. Robertson's shot went into the net. Oh, that one also hit the post for Robertson. 2 posts for Robertson on the same power play. Jeez. 2 posts. 50 seconds into the power play for Dallas.
Yeah, that was so close.
Off the face-off. Lost by Dallas, but they're going to reset it. Sagan and McLeod in the face-off dots with 3:07 left to go on the power play for Dallas on the 4-minute double minor. Sagan in the face-off dot against McLeod wins the face-off. At the point, held in. Near the board, Stankoven back to the point for Heiskanen. Heiskanen across. Dadonov, the shot deflected wide. Rebound still loose. And it comes to the behind the net. Stankoven, pressure near the boards. Trying to fight for it along the wall. With 2:50 left to go in overtime, or in the power play. Cleared out of the zone by the Oilers. 2:40 left to go on the power play. Dallas trying to take advantage to try to win game 1. Heiskanen drop pass for Stankoven. Stankoven moves it up. Drop pass for Marchment. Back to Stankoven. Behind the net. Lost the handle. Back to the point for Heiskanen. With 2:27 left to go on the power play. Heiskanen. Marchment across for Sagan. A bouncing puck. Sagan got it back. It was going to go out of the zone as a bouncing puck held in by Heiskanen. Across for Marchment. 2:15 left to go on the power play. Heiskanen, the shot deflected wide, and it went off the boards awkwardly and back on Skinner. With 2:11 left to go on the power play for Dallas.
Yeah, I'm now trading away my quarterbacks for literally nothing. So, yeah.
2:11 left to go on the Dallas power play, and it's tense at American Airlines Center.
Wait, ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. You're not going to believe this. The Rams will take my terrible quarterback in exchange for a 4th-round pick if I get rid of one of their terrible linebackers that I can just cut right away.
2 minutes and 6
They're getting
seconds.
scammed.
2 minutes and 6 seconds into overtime. 2:11 left to go on the power play, on the double minor power play that Dallas was awarded as McDavid took a high-sticking penalty, and that's cleared out of the zone. Ottinger out to play it. Harley has the puck. Crowd is all standing here at American Airlines Center, all on their feet. Less than 2 to go on the power play. Drop pass from Harley to Johnston, trying to end it in overtime. Johnston across for Robertson. Robertson pressure near the boards. Oilers trying to clear, they do. They got to get set up like they were, as Robertson had 2 shots off the post. And one fooled me because I really thought that went into the net. And that drop pass couldn't connect, and The Oilers had it, lost it. Ben, onside, they say. Minute and 30 left to go on the power play. That centering pass for Johnston couldn't go. Pavelski holds up at the point. Sends it across. Robertson. Harley shot, and it went wide of the net.
Dang.
Janmark was trying to clear it, and he does. A minute and 15 left to go on the power play. Dallas looking to end it in overtime. That's how they ended Game 4 back last year. Johnston to the net. Johnson driving to the net. Johnston sends it back to the point, was in the referee's skates, and cleared out of the zone because the referee couldn't move out of the way.
Get
and
out
a whistle.
the way.
With 16:43 left to go in overtime and a minute left to go on the power play for Dallas.
Yeah, this is like the one Dallas I can get right now.
Pete DeBoer trying to get the players to end this game already. They got a minute left on the power play. They got to convert. Stars looking to end it in overtime. Is there a timeout being assessed here? Yes, there will. There is a timeout for Dallas. They're taking a timeout right now. And they're trying to figure it out how to end this game. Steve Spott talking to the players.
I know how they end the game. They score. Anyway, I'm starting my second game. It's week 2. I'm at home now. I'm prepared to get trashed again with our new quarterback that I just signed out like off the freaking street. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Timeout is over. Power play still on with a minute left to go on it. Stars looking to convert on it to end overtime and take a 1-0 series lead. Still a timeout. We're still stoppages here. McDavid still in the box. A minute left to go on the power play. The power play will expire at 15:43. The Stars don't convert on it.
Come on, Dallas, you got this.
Off the faceoff, won by the Stars. Heiskanen holds up. Gives it across for Robertson. Shot! It was blocked out in front. Robertson got it back. Heiskanen gets it again. Shot! Was wide of the net again.
We're saying this. I'm just looking at the Oilers sideline 40 seconds ago.
Back to the point. Heiskanen across for Johnston. Johnston shoots wide of the net. Robertson with 30 seconds left to go on the power play. Drop pass at the point for Heiskanen. Across for Johnston at the point. Ben back to Johnston. 30 seconds left to go. Heiskanen across for Robertson. Robertson shoots, and it went wide. It might have went on goal and a save by Skinner and cleared out of the zone. And Dallas has 20 seconds left to go on the power play. Oh, my. They got to get something here. More than 4 has passed here in overtime. Rimmed around. Heiskanen got taken down. No penalty. Oh, my goodness. It was an interference clearly right there. And they don't call it. Held in at the point. Lindell across. Power play expiring. Tanev to Lindell. The shot was blocked out in front. They got to get back because McDavid is going the other way. McDavid holds up. McDavid rims it around behind the net for Fogle. Fogle trying to send it to the front of the net.
Garrett Fogle? Oh my gosh. Okay, my new quarterback just threw a freaking pick.
Lindell
all right,
behind the net. Off the boards, and it's going to be no icing here. As that power play goes bad there, we thought the game was over. Marchman moves it in. Marchman on a 3-on-2. Marchman across, and that slowed down on the way through on a defensive play by the Oilers. McDavid trying to get through the defense. Nice move to get through was Hyman. Hyman waits, shoots, saved by Ottinger. 5:02 into overtime. And it's still tied at 2. Oh my goodness. Crowd is still standing here. Oilers and Stars fans standing here at American Airlines Center, the ones that have attended.
Not you, though. Are you going to go to a playoff game?
Maybe. Duchesne wins the face-off, then is won here by the Oilers. A shot save. Rebound, and Kane missed it wide. Behind the net. The Oilers trying to get the puck here. They do. Rimmed around for Kane behind the net. 14:45 left to go in overtime. Tanev. Pressure near the boards. Kane fighting for it along the wall near the corner in the Dallas zone. Still trying to fight for the puck. Comes free. And it came free momentarily. And it's still near the boards. Still fought for. Tangled up in the corner, comes free, and Lindell, the stretch pass, couldn't connect for Foxa, and it's covered by Skinner with 14:19 left to go. And the referee had his hand up for some reason. Maybe there was a penalty. Maybe? The Foxa just couldn't get that pass. Let's see. He had his hand up for some reason, the referee. Maybe he wanted to call a penalty or something. I don't know. No. Off the face-off, won by Sagan, and then lost to, and then the Oilers get it. Then glove down by Robertson. They got to get back on side, and they say they're on side again, the Stars. Cece will rim it all the way around as the Stars trying to hold it in. Suter held it in across. Sagan shot it wide. Trying to get the hat trick in overtime. Kane will send it deep into the Dallas zone and out of play with 13:51 left to go in overtime.
Good job.
This is our longest overtime of this playoff year. As the Stars are just putting all the pressure on the Oilers.
Hold up. This new quarterback that I didn't even play a single practice snap with has thrown 2 completed deep passes in a row. Oh my gosh, that's 3. Oh my gosh, we might score.
32
Never mind,
shots
guys.
on
I'm not
goal
screwed.
by the Oilers and 29 by Dallas. They have 4 overtime chances, the Stars, and 1 for the Oilers in overtime in the chances department.
No way. I'm not freaking screwed.
Flipped out of the zone by the Oilers. And Lindell, bouncing puck. Rimmed around behind the net for Hyman. But then Tanev intercepted that pass.
Hyman? Wait, that's his name?
Bouchard
I'm not
off the boards.
I'm not going to say anything.
Lindell will try to stretch pass it. Was intercepted by McDavid. Ben failed down in the process. A 3-on-2 in the line. McDavid across. McDavid still didn't get the shot away. It's blocked out in front. Johnson takes it away and cleared out the zone. Ben, a 2-on-1 maybe. Ben across for Stankoven. It was a slow pass there, and it was getting pressured, and it's not held in. Harley needs to get back. McDavid's back in. McDavid across. Bouchard. 7 minutes of pass in overtime. That shot was blocked. Bouchard rims it around behind the net in the Dallas zone. Shot from a tough angle, saved by Ottinger with 12:52 left to go, and I'm pushing and shoving afterwards. The longest overtime game to ever be played here at American Airlines Center was 5 overtimes.
5? I'm assuming that was
in 2003.
Was that a playoff game?
Yes, it was in a playoff game against the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, where the Stars lost 4-3.
Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. But I gotta say, the Anaheim Ducks, sorry if there's any Ducks fans watching, I know there aren't, but yeah, their colors are kind of ugly, not gonna lie.
They should go back to the Mighty Ducks branding.
Wait, that was like actual branding?
Yes.
That's not you just saying that as like a freaking joke?
No. Shot.
They're like a name?
No, it's not a joke. They had that branding. They had the logo. And
we're the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Wow.
Take it away. Here comes Smith.
Most complicated
and
names.
Marchment trying to give it for Smith, and it was deflected and a save by Skinner. That's a 30th shot for Dallas in the whole game. Smith's trying to get it, and then it's taken away by the Oilers. They got to get back the Stars. Coverage. Brown sends it in. Ottinger out to play it. Stars trying to move it up. Pressured. And Foxa will take it away from Marchment. Marchment will send it deep into the Oilers zone. As almost 8 minutes have passed here in overtime, the Stars fans are trying to rally their Stars to try to win in overtime. Back to the point, held in. Cece the blast. Save! Might have been blocked out in front. McLeod. Heiskanen trying to clear it out of the zone. Can't clear it. Heiskanen pressuring. Trying to get it out. Shot went wide of the net. And Sagan will clear it out of the zone for Dodonov, who's trying to get the puck. Pressured near at center. And it's taken away here by Sagan. Sagan's in. Sagan the shot. He was trying to go across ice, and Skinner was down, and it didn't go. It was deflected on the way through. Vogel with the puck. 11:27 left to go in overtime. Ottinger played it. Tanev has the puck. Tanev gives it. Heiskanen off the boards for Stankoven. They say it's icing. of 11:17 left to go in overtime.
Ah, Frank.
33-30, the shots favoring the Oilers, but the Stars have scored the last 2 goals to tie game number 1 in the Western Conference Final, and we're almost 9 minutes into overtime here in Dallas. Johnston's out there, try to take the face-off. He did not, and then they're going to reset it, actually. So we're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock, and the reset. Stars fans are still standing. They've been standing since the beginning of overtime. And the face-off's won here by Ekholm, who fakes the blast and sends it across. As a centering pass here, backhand off the post, I believe. Might have grazed off the outside of the iron, and Ben clears it out of the zone. Stankoven hustling to the puck. He couldn't get it from Ekholm. And off the boards, they're trying to move it up. Tanev. And here comes Hyman. Hyman's in. He shoots. And a save. It might have been wide. Where did that puck go? Oh, that was a close chance there for Zach Hyman. 10:40 left to go. Almost turned over. Stars got to get back here. Draisaitl's in. Draisaitl holds up. Gives it to the point. Shot by Bouchard and a save. And the Stars need to clear, and they do. They're going to go for an odd man rush. Maybe Suter on the rush will send it deep into the zone. Bouchard. Pavelski had it, lost it. And Stars can't hold it in, but they have possession right now. Suter has the puck in his own zone. Between the circles, now Harley. As he passes it across from Suter. Duchesne trying to get the puck. Someone lost their stick. Might have been one of the Oilers. Holloway sends it in deep. Suter looking to clear it. And Pavelski now has the puck, and he flips it out of the zone. As we're halfway through overtime. Kane, pressured. Still pressured near at center. Duchesne takes it away. Marchment sends it in deep. Duchesne near the boards. Marchment trying to fight for the puck. And it's taken away here by the Oilers. Flipped out of the zone. Here Miro Heiskanen has the puck. 9:40 left to go. Stretch pass. In. Drop pass in the middle. Dodonov can't get the shot away. Back check by the Oilers was really good right there. Held in by Robertson. Dodonov trying to go cross ice for Sagan, and he could not. Nugent Hopkins will send it back in. 9:25 left to go in overtime. Robertson has the puck. He flips it out of the zone. 9:15 left to go. Sent back in by Ceci. Petrovic off the boards. Heiskanen has it. Heiskanen looking to clear it. He's getting pressured there. Someone help him. But the Oilers take advantage.
I'd help him if I could.
Held in at the blue line. Ceci will send it deep behind the net. Less than 9 left to go in overtime. Fogle back to the point. Held in. And it's rimmed all the way around as Ekholm has a puck in the corner. Near the board. Shot! Blockered away by Ottinger. That's a 36 shot for the Oilers in the whole game. And the Stars cleared out of the zone. Will there be icing? No, it won't. Not enough for an icing. And 8:35 left to go in overtime. Stretch pass couldn't connect. Will that be icing? Yes, it will. With 8:30 left to go in overtime. Longest overtime we've had of this series and of the playoffs. I really thought that went into the net, the Robertson shot. They just hit the post, and then in the next shift he got hit another post. So much chances here in overtime so far. This one, oh my. Hit the outside of the net. And then Hyman, with this opportunity, was it saved? Ooh, he just got it with the shoulder. They're taking a little bit of a break here. They're trying to clean up the ice here. So there's no intermissions or commercial breaks during overtime periods. So they are cleaning up the ice halfway through, or close to halfway through the game, or through the overtime. So we're having a little bit of pause here of the action here in overtime. Gives the players a little bit of a rest here in the first overtime period. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars here at American Airlines Center. And it's tied at 2. Stars had a 4-minute power play, did not convert. Looked like they did at one point, but it hit the post. Jason Robertson with a chance.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I just lost. Yep. Man, my team's bad. Like, really bad.
Matthias Ekholm has the most time on ice, 27-27. Miro Haskin, I bet, has like 28. Yep. Almost at 29 minutes. The defenseman Miro Heiskanen for the Dallas Stars. 8:30 left to go in overtime. Jake Ottinger has stopped pucks, and Stuart Skinner as well. Off the faceoff, won by Dallas. Held in. Johnston across for Tanev. Tanev held it in. Behind the net for Ben. Ben was pressured. McDavid trying to clear it. Held in again. Turnover. Stankoven the shot. Went wide of the net. Johnston near the boards. Johnston the shot. Saved by Skinner. With 8:13 left to go in overtime.
Skinner with his crazy explanations. Bro, this is a tense game.
It is a tense game.
It's so tense it might even go to overtime too.
Maybe.
The sequel.
So 2 shots on for Dallas on that that shift. The Ben, Johnston, and Stankoven line out there, still out there in the offensive zone. Shots are 35-32, favoring the Oilers. The crowd is still standing. That's a long time standing. Off the face-off, won by the Stars. Heiskanen held it in, send it deep into the zone. Ben behind the net. Ben trying to center it out in front, bouncing puck, and a save by Skinner with 8:04 left to go. Trying to poke it home. Ben was saying some language there.
you was saying like in French, right? Like that kind of language.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Or did you mean like he was saying like you mother filibuster?
8:04 left to go in overtime. Ben is still out there with Stankoven and Johnston. Off the faceoff, won by the Stars. Someone was trying to hold it in. Miscommunication by Harley and Heiskanen. Heiskanen pokes it to center. 7:55 left to go in overtime. Jake Ottinger out to play. It gives it for Harley. Harley return pass for Heiskanen. Heiskanen off the glass and clears it out of the zone. Try to re-enter was the Oilers. Here comes Harley. He moves in. Harley had a bunch of overtime goals in December in the regular season. Will he be the hero tonight? That's the question. The shot saved by Skinner with 7:36 left to go in overtime. Number 1. Shots are almost even at 35. Stars have 1 less shot than the Oilers. 7:36 left to go in overtime. Marchment, Pavelski, Duchesne, Suter out there. Duchesne is talking to his linesmate.
Yeah.
And Petrovic's out there. Off the faceoff, won by Dallas. Suter the shot! Gloved by Skinner. And wouldn't that have been funny? The veteran Ryan Suter, who had not made the conference final until last year, to score an overtime goal to win Game 1 of this year's Western Conference Final. 7:31 left to go. Off the faceoff, won by Carrick. And Nurse will look to clear it, and he does. Stars get the puck, trying to get it again. And it's forced into the zone by Janmark, the former Star. Rims it around as the Stars looking to clear it. Pavelski, bouncing puck at center. 7:10 left to go in overtime. Bouncing puck again at center. Bouncing, and it comes free for Duchesne. Duchesne's into the zone. 7 minutes left to go in overtime. Near the boards, Marshman was trying to get the pass. Held in. Shot by Suter was blocked into the corner. Duchesne near the boards. Duchesne trying to get it. Behind the net, Pavelski. In the corner, Pavelski holds up. Gives it across in the middle. Oh, it just went wide. Robertson in the corner. And Desharnais clears it out of the zone. Will that be an icing? Yes, it will. With 6:31 left to go in overtime.
Yum. I had a cupcake with icing just this morning.
With a close chance there, let's look at this chance. Pavelski to set up on the centering pass for Robertson. Oh, my. I think that might have would have just gone wide. But still a blocker save by Skinner. 6:31 left to go. They added some new lights on the railings at American Airlines Center to the stairs, and the face-offs won here by the Oilers.
When did they add those?
I think this season.
Nice.
Dodonov near the boards, held in. Stars looking to end it in overtime. Robertson, the shot was blocked out in front. Robertson trying to get it back. Dodonov has it in the corner. Dodonov looking to get it. Still pressured near the boards. Still pressured. And they're trying to fight for the puck. It comes free for the Oilers. They're looking to move it up. Race for the puck. As the Oilers have the puck here in the offensive zone with less than 6 to go in the overtime. Bouchard sends it deep. Robertson gets the puck. 5:50 left to go in overtime. Robertson. Harley sends it in from center, or tried to. It was blocked on the way through. That's an offside with 5:44 left to go, as one of the Stars were getting a change and was still on the ice while doing so. 5:44 left to go in overtime. And it's still tied at 2 in the first game of the Western Conference Final. This stream is probably one of our longest. It is 3 hours and 12, almost 13 minutes.
Wait, no way. My team's actually freaking winning, and we just got, like, the ball back?
Johnston won the face-off. Sent in from center was Dodonov. It went out of... No, it did not go out of play. Near the boards, fighting for it along the wall in the offensive zone for Dallas. Held it in momentarily, and then it's moved up by the Oilers. McDavid moves it in on an odd man rush. Bouchard across. Nice move by Hyman. The shot. Rebound McDavid. And a stick save by Ottinger. An impossible stop. And he somehow kept it out.
GG, bro. GG.
What an incredible stop
And I'm
by
watching this right now.
Jake
Oh my
Ottinger.
gosh, that's awesome. He had like 5 hits on the freaking thing.
Oh my.
He stopped it like as many times as he freaking could.
Oh my. Oh, wow.
That was awesome, actually.
That is the greatest save I've ever seen live on this broadcast. That keeps this game alive in overtime. McDavid, the best player in the world, robbed by Jake Ottinger.
Bro, that was so close, too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he freaking knew where it was going.
Icing on Dallas with 5:15 left to go, but an incredible stop by Jake Ottinger with the stick. Holy moly. Oh my. Oh my. That is something. What a move by McDavid to make that move out in front, and the Oilers fans in the square thought it was over, and the fans were not liking that. But Jake Ottinger keeps this game alive with that save, and that's what overtime hockey is about. Incredible stops, incredible plays. Off the faceoff, Bouchard blast deflected just wide of the net. Bouchard's blast is one of the biggest blasts in the league from a defenseman. Shot saved by Ottinger, and the Stars trying to move it up the other way. Duchesne moves it in. Duchesne onside. Duchesne in the corner near the boards. Fighting for it along the wall. Comes free for Ekholm with less than 5 left to go in overtime. Kane. Evander Kane moves it in for the Oilers. Evander Kane through the outside. Cycles it all the way around. Stars trying to get it. They do. Miro Heiskanen clears it. And Fox are trying to send it in deep. On the second try, he does. 4:35 left to go in overtime. Off the boards. And it's still at center. Sent deep into the zone. Smith's trying to get it in the corner. 4:27 left to go in overtime. Cece has the puck in his own corner. And it is cleared out of the zone. And it's sent back in by Dallas. Cece gloves it down between the circles. And the Oilers will look to clear, and they do. And they look to start the breakout again. McLeod moves it in onside. McLeod behind the net. McLeod still has it. Suter angled off the puck. And Smith clears it out of the zone. 4 minutes left to go in overtime. Heiskanen has to handle it. And Suter off the boards. Bad pass. Giveaway by Suter. Suter has not been really good. Fogle the shot. Wide of the net. Bouncing puck going on the outside of the net. And it's covered. A weird bounce. And it stayed out. Suter is laying on Derek Ryan with 3:47 left to go in overtime. Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. Jake Ottinger just smiling like nothing is happening. Oh, this is intense. Very intense game here in Dallas. People still standing here. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, the hype's as big as it's going to get right now.
Mm-hmm. Connor McDavid's out there. He got robbed after that opportunity by Jake Ottinger. Somehow, some way, and the faceoff is won here. Stars looking to clear it. Stankoven, and it's out of the zone. Ben will send it deep into the Oilers zone, and Bouchard will look to clear it, and he does. Tanev gets it at center with 3:30 left to go in overtime. Sent back in by Skinner, or Skinner has the puck now, and he plays it. Ekholm, and it's moved up. McDavid moves it in. Connor McDavid, the shot went wide of the net and deflected out of play with 3:17 left to go in overtime. Overtime is not kind.
Overtime. Do they get paid overtime for this?
Shots are 37 to 34. No, it's 38 to 34 because they just like to change it when I'm reading them on the scoreboard. 3:17 left to go in overtime. 2-2 tied. American Airlines Center. The faceoff's won here by Dallas. Lindell behind his own net. Off the boards for Robertson. And it's sent deep into the zone onside. Dodonov sends it to the corner deep. Sagan gets the puck. Robertson up trying to make a move. Robertson trying to send it out in front in the crease. And oh my, was that close. And Sagan was tangled up by Kulak. And it was in the crease for a second or so before it was covered by Stuart Skinner with less than 3 left to go in overtime. Robertson almost made a nice move there, and it was in the crease. Holy moly, this has been an intense overtime. 37-35, the shot's favoring the Oilers still. Less than 3 left to go in overtime. Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. Six shots for Sagan. He has 2 goals. He's out there on the ice. Off the faceoff, won by Sagan. And then it's taken away by Ceci. And with 2:50 left to go, it's cleared down the length of the ice for an icing on the Oilers. 2:50 left to go in overtime. Sagan's off the ice. Probably one of the most entertaining games we've seen so far, and it's not even to the end yet. It hasn't ended yet, and it's probably one of the most entertaining ones we've had. Dallas was down 2-0 at one point in this game. They came all the way back to tie this game 1 2-2. Off the faceoff, 1. Pavelski, the shot was blocked. Marchman trying to get in the slot, and it's taken away by the Oilers and flipped out of the zone with 2:40 left to go. Will that be another icing? Yes, it will. That was close, but they said it was an icing, and the Oilers will have to keep their same guys out there, because if you take an icing, you have to keep the same guys you had on the ice still stay on the ice. 2:40 left to go in overtime. CC's Pizza out there. Duchesne in the faceoff dot won it. Shot was blocked into the corner. Duchesne trying to get it, and Pavelski can't hold it in. And Kane will get the puck now for the Oilers with 2:30 left to go in overtime. Harley behind the net. 37-34, the shots favoring the Oilers still. And a stretch pass for Heiskanen. Marchman onside. Marchman for Pavelski. Pavelski couldn't take the shot away, and it's blocked and cleared out of the zone. Holloway moves it up. Holloway to Nurse. Nurse has the puck. Nurse in the corner. Fighting for it along the wall. Comes free. 2:05 left to go in overtime. Almost turned over by Heiskanen, but it did not. It's cleared out of the zone with less than 2 left to go in overtime. Off the boards. Comes free for Petrovic. Petrovic off the boards again through center. It's sent deep into the Oilers zone. Desharnais to the puck first, but Steele got knocked down. No interference on that one. They didn't call anything there. It's pretty late. Will that be an icing? No, it won't. Suter couldn't beat the guy. 1:35 left to go in overtime. That pass couldn't connect. It was Steele, I believe. And the Oilers have it again. Ekholm sends it deep into the zone. 1:25 left to go in overtime. Near the boards, behind the net. Oilers have the puck. Hyman, Ekholm.
Dang.
Still pressure near the boards. 1:15 left to
think this is
go in
gonna go to second.
overtime. It is cleared out of the zone by Dallas with 1:10 left to go in overtime. Sent deep to the corner. Stars got to get it. Suter. Where's the puck? It was bouncing off the referee. A minute left to go in overtime. It is cleared. Will that be an icing? Yes, it will, with 57.8 left to go. And the guys that were still out there have to stay out there for Dallas because they took an icing. 57.8 left to go. Tense is... This has been entertaining, tense, suspenseful, aggravating, all of the above. 57.8 left to go in overtime.
Wow.
Off the face-off one here. Ekholm, the shot was blocked. Then another try. He sends it deep into the corner. 50 seconds left to go in overtime. Behind the net, Ekholm. Stars are tired out there. They got to clear out the puck. 47 seconds left to go. Still near the boards. Suter trying to get the puck. 40 seconds left to go in overtime. Still a puck battle behind the net. In the corner. Still loose. Trying to fish it loose. It's still in the corner, and it comes free for Foxa and Petrovic. And now Foxa will try to move it up with 30 seconds left to go. They're going to get a change, though, for Dallas. And Draisaitl moves it up. They got to get back. Draisaitl couldn't get the shot away. And that went wide of the net. Oh, my goodness. 20 seconds left to go. Comes to the front of the net. McDavid couldn't put it home. And it's taken away by Stankoven. 15 seconds left to go in overtime. Stankoven drives. He's trying to get through. 10 seconds left to go in overtime. Behind the net, Stankoven. Pressured. 8 seconds left to go. Johnston behind the net. 5 seconds left to go in overtime. Back to the point. Tanev with 3 seconds left to go. The shot deflected, rebound, and it couldn't go in time. And we're going to double overtime.
Wow.
Overtime number 2. Wow. Chances after chances, too. There's been multiple chances in this game to end it. Especially that one chance out in front, and the Dallas goaltender saving that one, Jake Ottinger, kept that game alive, basically. And we're going to an intermission report. We'll be back as double overtime is going to happen here in Dallas. It is 11 o'clock Central, and this game's going to last longer than that. This is going to be an intense overtime, a double overtime. The Western Conference Finals, Game 1, is going into double overtime. What do you think of that first overtime?
I think that was very defensive because there's another one. Also, speaking of overtime, my team in Madden is going into overtime right now as we speak, actually, 3-3.
So this is our first double overtime game of our coverage. The Stars won a double overtime game last time they played, which was in Game 6 against Colorado in Denver. And we're going back to another double overtime game for the Dallas Stars. And this is just stressful, unbelievable. And I think this action is going to keep me up. We just got to do an intermission report. And let's look at the stats while we're at it. As first overtime intermission, the shots were 9-8 favoring Dallas. Shots right now are 37-33 favoring the Oilers. Faceoffs favoring Dallas. 0 for 5 on the power play is Dallas. 0 for 1 on the power play of the Oilers. 33-29 the hits favoring the Oilers. 25-24 the blocked shots favoring the Stars. 15-9 the giveaways favoring the Oilers. And the takeaways 12-8 favoring the Stars. And it's tied at 2 here in Dallas as we're going to go to a double overtime period. And I've been saying for my Stars that imagine a multiple overtime game here at home. And
when did you ever say that?
I've said it when I've been watching the games. Like when I've been watching previous games, I want multiple overtime games and see if we can win one at home. I get my wish here. This is the first game of this postseason that's going to go to double overtime in Dallas, Texas. The last one we had was in Game 1 against the Minnesota Wild in 2023 in the first round.
Okay, look, I'm just gonna say one thing. The one thing that NHL doesn't have that the other leagues have is like the good team names. Like, who the frick said Minnesota Wild?
Can you believe that save though? Oh my God, that was larceny. I like how they just cut to Edmonton and they're just like, oh no. There's this one girl in the crowd that just kept stomping like a little girl, just like, no, I wanted that goal to go in. Well, while we're at it, let's take a little flashback into this rivalry. Todd Marchand ended in overtime in Game 7 at Reunion Arena to upset the Dallas Stars, and Mike Keane set up a goal to advance to the Western Conference Final in 1998. 1999, Joe Nieuwendyk sent the Stars to the second round in a sweep by the Oilers. And then in 2000, Brett Hall, with less than 5 to go in the third, made it 3-2 Stars and advanced to the second round against San Jose. 2001, Joe Nieuwendyk again, with less than a minute left to go, made it a series win, and then Zubov to Modano. That's the last time they've met. That was the last goal they had until this matchup here tonight, as the Stars have won 5 of the last 6 meetings against the Oilers. And that's our flashback of the game. So, what do we expect in this double overtime here?
More game.
We've played 80 minutes, and it's not enough. And this is great. So what's going on? I was watching the Nuggets game, and yeah, the Nuggets got upset.
They blew it.
They blew it.
Which I'm happy about, honestly. I was rooting for Minnesota because, yeah, Minnesota's they got some of my favorite players.
And the Mavericks have a 1-0 series lead in that series.
Yeah, I know, because the freaking Minnesota freaking blew it. They could have totally freaking won that game.
Yeah, I saw the highlights on Sports Center, and yeah, they did blew it.
I didn't see all of it because I was busy yesterday, but from what I saw, like, they totally freaking blew it.
Yeah, but the NBA was intense. Yeah. I was watching the last 5 minutes of the Nuggets game, and it was intense. I'm like, oh my.
You know, I was rooting for Minnesota. I'm hoping they win the whole thing. What I want to see Minnesota and Indiana in the finals, but there's no way Indiana makes it past freaking Boston, which sucks because I hate Boston.
I know.
Yeah, no, but then again, if Boston makes it to the finals, I don't really see them winning because Jason Tatum has a freaking way of choking every year, which is funny. So.
Well, if that's good news, the Boston Bruins got eliminated by the Florida Panthers, which took a 1-0 series lead to the New York Rangers. They won 3-0.
I don't know how the freaking Rangers made it so far because they didn't look like they'd make it that far in the playoffs, honestly. They were good the regular season, but they didn't seem to play that well. Like, later in the season, they seemed to kind of fall off a bit. They only barely made the playoffs after having such a great freaking season. Then in the playoffs, they weren't playing too well, and then they've just made all these comebacks.
Yeah, they've made comebacks, and, I mean, if you face the second wild card team, of course, it's not going to be much of a challenge when they just barely score any goals, which was the Washington Capitals. So that was
just barely score any goals. That's the whole sport, Max.
But I mean, Washington's a defensive team, and they're just more defensive than the Rangers. They're not offensive. And then the second round against Carolina, Carolina choked it in Game 6. So Carolina had a 3-1 lead, and they choked it.
Yep.
So instead of a Game 7 at the Garden, we have a Game 1 at the which was yesterday, Florida, and Florida got a 3-0 win and a 1-0 series lead. Do you think Florida's going to continue that momentum tomorrow night?
I think they should. They should.
But then also the Rangers are going to probably try to make a response. We'll see if that works out or not. But in this game, it is tied at 2, and double overtime is about to happen in 7 minutes and 30 seconds away from double overtime. And you haven't been in a double overtime game, or I have not been commentating a double overtime game. So this is going to be a new one for us.
Yeah, especially me. I've never watched a double overtime game.
This is
I've hardly watched any games. I think I've basically only watched games with you. I've watched like a few others. Like, yeah. Was never a hockey guy till recently.
Will there be a triple overtime?
I don't know, will there? If there's a triple overtime, I might have to dip because I have to get up earlier tomorrow. Not really, but I'm trying to sleep well tonight because I'm going to be up all night tomorrow.
Well, it's double overtime, and let's see if anyone can end it here for either sides, Dallas or Edmonton. And I have a friend that is an Edmonton fan. He's been texting me throughout the game, and he said this earlier on in the game. He said, "What in the world was that call? What drugs are the refs on? Well, good to know that this is going to be a biased series towards the Stars."
Yeah, it's great to know that.
I was just laughing when I saw that. I was like, oh. Because it was early on in the game, I believe, like the first period, which was, it felt like a long time ago now. As we're going to go to the 5th period of hockey, which is just unbelievable to be even said. We have not had a triple overtime game in this year's playoffs. Last year, the longest overtime game was 4 overtimes, which was with Florida and Carolina in the Eastern Conference Final of last year's conference final. And this is going to be a stressful double overtime, like how the other overtime was. How's the Madden going?
I just turned it off.
Oh.
We won.
Yay.
I freaking hate our team. So basically, I don't know if you're going to know any of these freaking people. Basically, we had at quarterback for a long time, we had Ben Roethlisberger. He was really freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
He was a real player. He played for the Steelers. He was our quarterback. Then I found, after a season in the free agency, when you can sign whoever, like whoever's not signed to a team, I found Phillip Rivers, who's like in real life was freaking way worse than Ben Roethlisberger, but he has better stats than Madden. So I signed him, and then we were decent last year, and we freaking came 1 game short of the playoffs. We freaking lost it to our division rival Buccaneers. Because this is my custom team that I freaking made. We replaced the Panthers. And so we're in their division. So we freaking lose to the Buccaneers division, even though we had the same record. I guess it was off strength of schedule or something. We were 1 freaking win away, and we had 2 games that we came within 2 yards of winning. So, yeah, that really sucked. And then as soon as the season ended, both Ben and Phillip Rivers retired. And then I had to freaking find a new quarterback, and I couldn't. So I have like the worst one in the league. And you freaking heard that week 1 game we had against the Bengals. That freaking sucked. I tried 3 quarterbacks, and every single pass was freaking picked off. So I immediately got rid of all of them, and I decided a new guy who's, I guess, decent. But yeah, no, our team sucks terribly. We've won 4 Super Bowls in our first 9 years. We won 4 Super Bowls, and we lost in 1. And that 3 of those were back to back. And then like we've just sucked because I can't get good players anymore.
Double overtime. This is crazy.
Yes.
Tonight's officials: Eric Furlat and Kelly Sutherland. And then Garrett Rank is a standby official. Then the lines persons are Scott Cherry, Ryan Gibbons, and Shander Alfonso is a standby official. And then the supervisor is Don Van Massenhoven. And there's no video judge, so.
All right.
So we have not had a update on Rope Hintz's status before this game started. They said he was an upper body injury. Comes a question: if this game goes for a long time, would they have to delay the game on Saturday?
Is that a thing?
I think so, because if this game goes into Friday morning, I think they might have to delay the Saturday game If it goes
Is it
longer,
a rule?
well, they need like 24 hours before games, I think. So it's like a rotating schedule. The West
Yeah,
Final.
but unless it's a Saturday morning game, it's not gonna matter.
It's a. No, I mean this game could go as long as this could be.
If it's 24 hours, it's the rule. Then like I don't know why it would be delayed unless they're playing on Saturday morning.
This is. Well, it depends how long this overtime will go here in Dallas. Remember last year in the first round, game 1 against the Wild.
Well, look, if I had to guess, the game's not gonna go to tomorrow night, so
Against the Wild,
Wildcrats?
the Minnesota Wild,
That would be a better mascot.
minute and 45 left to go until double overtime. We're getting ready for that one. And the Dallas Stars.
What do they even mean by Minnesota Wild? Like, what is the Wild supposed to be? Is it like the freaking wilderness? That's their mascot?
I believe so.
That's gotta be one of the worst mascots of all time. Up there with the Houston Texans. Wow, oh my gosh, the citizens of Texas. I like the team, the mascot's stupid. The logo's cool though. They should have been the Bulls. The Houston Bulls use that logo. Because it's like a bull's head or whatever.
A minute left to go until double overtime here in American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Tied at 2. Less than a minute before overtime, number 2. Our first double overtime of the playoff year's coverage. And let's see who becomes the hero here. Will it be the Dallas Stars, who take a 1-0 series later? Will it be the Edmonton Oilers, who will take a 1-0 series later?
Dallas, Stars. Do the Edmonton Oilers have a song like that? We're the Edmonton Oilers and we like to play hockey. Could that be the new song? We're the Edmonton Oilers and we like to play hockey.
When they win, they play La Bamba.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Are we still live?
Yes. We're about to go into double overtime. And the crowd standing here in Dallas is still full. Here at American Airlines Center. As the opening draw at center, Johnston and I believe McDavid. And the Oilers win the faceoff. Bouchard tipped it into the zone. McDavid into the zone. In the corner behind the net, Lindell can't clear it. And the Stars look to move it up. Ben can't get it. Now Ben has it again. Ben moves it into the zone. Ben across Johnston. Johnston lost the handle. And Johnston went down. Here come the Oilers the other way. Nugent Hopkins sends it in. Into the corner behind the net. Bouchard in front, scores! Connor McDavid ends it in overtime number 2. And the Oilers have a 1-0 series lead.
Wow, you sound very happy about the Oilers winning. Also, why does Dallas have a graphic that says Oilers win? Like they're like, yeah, let's go guys, the away team won.
Could never win game 1s.
You're like, and he scores! Like, no, you're supposed to be like, and he scores. You're supposed to be disappointed.
So, 32 seconds into double overtime. The Edmonton Oilers win game number 1.
See, that's more like it.
There we go. That's the spirit.
You're too optimistic for your team losing in the playoffs.
Ooh, I gotta be somehow not a little bit biased.
Well, no one's watching, so... Everyone went to bed by now.
Hold up, they're reviewing this.
Wait, actually?
Yes, they are. They're looking at this. They're reviewing this goal.
The skull. I'm calling right now. Your friend's gonna be like, "It's biased. It was in."
And they're taking off the mics. I believe it's gonna be a goal. And what's the call? Why they review it if it's a good goal? Like, what's the point of a review? So the Oilers do win it in overtime, unfortunately. It is a 3-2 overtime winner in double overtime. And, yeah, 32 seconds in, and no one was there. McDavid with the overtime winner and a 1-0 series lead for the Oilers. And the Stars are still haven't been able to win a game one with Pete DeBoer as the head coach. We'll see what happens Saturday night as the Oilers take this one 3-2 and have a 1-0 series lead.
Should we do an outro song?
I guess.
Oh, Edmonton. We're the Edmonton Oilers and we like to play hockey. Alright, we're gonna end the stream now. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. 3-2 of the Edmonton Oilers unfortunately win here in Dallas in double overtime. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, we will.
Edmonton leads this best of 7 Western Conference Final 1-0. We'll see you next time.
The
on the coverage.
Western Conference because it's best of 7.
Yep.
Boing.
All right, we'll see you next time.